member try and get him. I was like, you know what would help here? Yeah. Combat ladder, you know? Which has
And again, it's one of those things, the Battlefield in its various iterations has appealed in totally different ways to different people. Like someone that kind of like more slow, methodical pacing, someone a little bit more, you know, paciness to it. It's hard to appeal to everything, but it does feel as though they're giving you the option of that now.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, maybe I actually end up just really liking these maps a little more than the Conquest, you know, classic 64-player style. But there's something, it feels like for everyone. You know, at least to my eye test so far.
Yeah. You know what I would do in this situation if all these guys, I'd just grab a rocket launcher and blow something up.
And
I mean, it's kind of my solution for everything.
I feel that a lot of people are doing that. You get that grenade launcher as well on the assault. Go for it.
Break up those buildings there so that this way you're not having to deal with, you know, that cover.
Well,
right?
Also, because you're trying to get up those stairs.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You got that verticality against you as well. It's difficult. You've got to start having to use some of that kit to kind of break in.
Yeah, there's so many tools available to you in this game for all the different classes. And it's fun too because I love playing engineer, and even in circumstances like this where, like, you know, squad deathmatch, maybe playing engineer might not be the most helpful for like particular things, but it will be helpful if you want to try and like break through stuff. You want to try and like create more vantage points for you, points of entry.
Anything,
you know, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this.
Going into a fresh one, and oh, we got Seagull in the lobby here. Burnt Peanut, though, with that opening kill. Burnt Peanut,
they won their last year as well. I'm pretty sure Burnt Peanut came out.
So you guys didn't get a chance to hear the interview, but Hutch was talking to Aliak and just flat out said, "I'm playing with bots." Was what he said.
That's wild.
So that is hilarious.
Hold on. We're in Conquest.
We've
Look
just,
to the top.
We've just pivoted over, so yeah, this is a Conquest on Empire State, so now we expanded out the map. Obviously, we have those smaller points that you go into when you zoom in down towards team deathmatch or squad deathmatch. Now we open things up, and this is going to be the full map.
This is what I want to see, is how different does this look, right? We just had that very close quarters, TDM style, up in your face. Now, as you said, opens up. Oh, this looks gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, this looks just like, I used to live there, you know?
That's my house.
Oh, that's my spot, it's my cafe. You know?
But it kind of rolling back to what they were saying, though, there's still that little bit of open area where you have to kind of, you know, go for these crosses. You can see that suppressing fire, a little bit of a tag coming in as well on the cross. It isn't just that, like, really close quarters. There is now a bit of range to it. You can start seeing that versatility of weaponry as well. Beautiful res. That was a beautiful
You love to see it.
Drop down res coming through, get him right back into the
There's
action.
that LMG, a little bit heavier.
I think the biggest question that we probably should have asked the devs was how many pizzerias do we have in the map?
True.
Yeah, it's very true.
Pizzerias in donut shops.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh, yeah, it's a toughie. You can't play that close range with the LMG. And I think, like, you know, don't get me wrong, you can do anything in Battlefield, truly. But you also got to know where those limitations are. Where are going to be some of the things that might screw you up and potentially throw you off, you know, things like that. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, let's try it. Yeah.
I think people are learning as well, kind of the, like, almost chess match of, like, okay, my weapon works here.
Yeah.
My class works really well here. But if I go to X or Y, then it starts, maybe I fall off in range, maybe I don't have that, you know, capability to take space or, you know, work into that destruction. So they're starting to see maybe, okay, maybe we need to start running a recon in this, because that's what we're seeing, a couple more different varieties in the setups.
The result just there, that Logo playing around that C spot, that was where we were at, playing on the team deathmatch, or the squad deathmatch, I should say.
Yeah.
So now we expand out massively here on Conquest. A lot more to learn. A lot more spots to be cognizant of as well.
That is a risky res, but it worked out.
At least he gets on that suppression, maybe. If Westy gets a moment to breathe, pops in the smokes. Again, this is the kind of gameplay I expect from someone like Westy, knowing what your kit is, what you can play with, what you can bring in, get those reses, try and build up some momentum, take some of that space away. Because they were getting hammered from the windows, right? So get some suppressing fire up there if they can, keep those LMGs working, and maybe allow someone else to try and make that cross, right? Playing support here, maybe get that assault in from Benny, build them up together, chain those reses up, but getting into those windows, easier said than done.
I hope someone picks him up.
It's life for the cause. Unfortunately, we come back over to Fuslie, and she's still having a little bit of a rough go of it.
Look, it's a tough game.
Yep, fatal headshot off the rip.
The thing with Battlefield as well, the skill ceiling is damn high.
Yeah.
Right? Like, look, you can entry it and still have fun. Again, you can kind of fulfill any role you want to. There's a bit of something for everyone, but the skill ceiling has always been high.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant to watch with these kind of, the gunplay coming in, the movement coming in. When you start seeing someone who's got that comfort already, maybe a bit of a veteran coming out, you see that in how they're already playing. So MC was absolutely nuts on the first glimpse we got, so maybe she's going to be the one to kind of show us what to do here. Again, starting to see more of that.
Oh,
damn. Westy, relax.
okay.
Little
Look at-
res.
This team has been backing each other up.
Yeah.
I've loved watching this team play. Yeah, I think that you guys bring up a lot of great points about just, the overall game experience itself. And I think, like, if there's one thing that, if you are watching this for the first time and, got a little, remember, it's a beta.
It's in a beta.
It is still...
I think the one thing that I feel is most important to bear in mind when thinking about games like this is, it's a big game. You're not going to learn it all in one game, right? The maps have layers. There's so much cover. You got to know where your angles are.
And that's why I kind of can't wait to go back and watch some of the streamers playing and pick up how they've been approaching it, what they've learned already, how they've been kind of learning out these maps, because they've got a little more time than we've had to get hands-on with it. But as you said, it is that learning process of kind of running down those, approaches towards the site, getting to know the kind of routes that you want to run, getting that rhythm down, getting everything kind of building your way. And again, we're getting a nice little early lesson in this one here. There's that hip fire. I love seeing that.
Yeah, that hip fire is going to be deadly when having to deal, especially for the shotgun players. I think they're going to try and get away with it.
That's a big res, though.
They just ran
Big
right
res. Big down res from Tactical Brit. But
on fire.
But look, I tried the hip fire a lot. You've got to be close. It is not something you can bank on longer than that, right? You're kind of looking at like maybe 25, 30 meters max. And I mean really max, you start getting labored. Now,
And
maybe
that's
if
the
you,
SMG. That's
it
the
is.
SMG.
And maybe if you played around with those attachments, you could build something that worked maybe a little better. But again, it is very situational. Here, like going up for the, not the iron side, but I think that's a hollow on the top maybe.
Yeah.
But still, it's situational. I love this kind of looping around, securing the space, supporting the team. I guess we can expect that from Tactical Brit, though.
Oh, does get picked off, though, but regardless, that was a good run. And that's more or less what you want. You just want to have a good respawn and a good life. You just...
Well, in general?
Yeah, I just want a good life. I just want a house.
I want to have a nice life.
But and I also want to take out a couple people. No, but like honestly, like this is the type of game where like yes, you could potentially spawn up and get picked right.
Oh,
my
okay.
word. Okay. And something crazy like that will happen where a building comes down and then there's a team behind you.
There's a man behind you.
Yeah.
A man has come out of the building. It's not gone well for him. Poor old Westy.
Oh, we saw it actually when we had we were going through the interview a little bit.
Yeah.
Like one of the because obviously we have a lot of different kind of names to different types of kills that can pop up there on the bottom. We saw a crush kill coming through, so that's all about collapsing those buildings.
Oh yeah, all right folks. Well, actually it did get word that Aliak is standing by with another one of our creators, someone in the venue. Aliak, who do you have?
All right, we got Big Fry over here, and he's in the middle of game play. Hey, Big Fry, how you doing? He's really, really focused up right now. His squad is running all the way through. This map looks absolutely incredible. I mean, can you believe how realistic this looks? I heard a Golden Boy say his home was here. Big Fry super into it right now. There you go. He's running up the stairs. I think he's enjoying the game so much.
Ali, you hearing me?
Yes.
What'd you think of the game?
What do I think of the game? I was
Yeah.
sitting in the middle of the room earlier watching everybody's gameplay, and I just can't wait to jump in. The map looks incredible. The weapons look absolutely incredible too. And man, I did see a little bit of a squad running assault too. All four of them assault using the sling and using the shotguns too. I'm gonna have to talk to them later and see what's going on over there.
Yeah, you're gonna have a combo with those guys for sure, Well, Aliak, we'll join you in a little bit. We'll catch up and see. Hopefully, Big Fry can give us some good stuff in the server, but we'll check in with him a little bit. All right, Ali? All righty, so there you have it. Well, of course, we'll tune in with some of our streamers in a little bit, but for now, actually, we do have a couple of awesome devs joining us. Here we got Jeremy and Phil here with us. Awesome devs, love to see it. Fellas, thank you so much. Congratulations on the reveal. You know, since we don't have, okay, there you go, we have pictures up now, but let's go ahead and talk about the maps, what we're witnessing here. One thing that Achilleos had pointed out that I thought was really interesting was the sea area looked very similar to the Empire State squad battle sea areas. Is that a part of the combat zones and how that whole thing kind of plays out?
Yeah, I mean, often the combat zones overlap, and in this particular map, which is quite a compact space, they overlap pretty heavily. So the SDM spaces tend to be a little larger than the TDM spaces. Domination moves a different way, and then obviously King of the Hill tends to sprawl through the entire map as you move capture point to capture point.
Nice. This is, of course, an absolutely gorgeous map, by the way. Again, I'm a New Yorker, so to me, you know, I get real critical on this stuff here, right? You know, but let's actually dive into...
well, look, let's talk about the map.
Yeah, let's talk about the creation of the map.
Because
what inspired New York?
Phil's here. Phil's from Motive. I'm from DICE.
Okay.
So this is one of the first big collaborations between us.
Okay.
Multiplayer map developed by Motive.
Wow.
In collaboration with DICE. The guys did an amazing job. We were so excited to work with them. We're big Dead Space fans.
Yep.
They did a phenomenal job of that game.
Yep.
So we were just really excited to see what they could do.
Little different from monsters crawling out of your body and destroying you, but
some slight differences.
Slight differences.
Here and there, but honestly, like we came in a little bit naive.
Yeah.
About like, hey, okay, like this looks fucking amazing. Let's make some nice maps. And you know, like, okay, looking at what DICE did, like hearing how they build these maps, and to go and take a stab at it.
Yeah.
Learn, get feedback, learn more.
What were some of the challenges you guys faced?
I mean, look, we didn't tell Phil before we started. This is probably the most technically complex and ambitious map Battlefield history. It's super dense.
Hey, for your first.
Yeah.
You got it, kid. Believe in yourself.
And we're like, yeah, okay, that sounds great. Like New York, Brooklyn, it's amazing. So the team started and like, honestly, built the layout, level design, started making like big blocks. Okay, this is how it should be going. Amazing collaboration with the LDs at DICE. Shashank was with us, like providing feedback. Oh, this, you're not going to have the right flow, too much line of sight for the snipers. It's going to be too much of an easy sniping fest. And like the team learned, listened, and that collaboration was just amazing. Yeah. Then you add in the destruction and saying, all right, well, we can just like punch any wall and make a hole and change the parkour. And like we had some pretty fun anecdotes from the artists that were like, okay, like how do we set up destruction? Let's start setting it up in the map. And one of the guys like went in and set it up in a prefab, like which is like an isolated piece. Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, that's super easy to set up. So I'll do it like this way for everything. And then he just like set it up across the board. And then he's like, okay, that's running great. It's like, oh, before I submit, I'm going to test it. He blows up a facade, it breaks down, and then the entire map's like everything breaks down because it was propagated everywhere.
Yeah, it was all one. Like, it was all one prefab.
So it's like, oh no, that's not what we want.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of want to play that map. Kind of down with it. Maybe someone in labs could make it. Who knows? We'll see.
Of course,
the possibilities are endless.
Portal players could do that.
Portal, yeah, excuse me, yeah, that'd be really dope. Well, let's talk about the gameplay though, right? You know, tactics, things like that. Specifically as it pertains to a map like this, because the thing that sticks out to me right away, fellas, is it's really condensed. There's a lot of alleyways, there's a lot of pathways, you can go through buildings, all that stuff. How important was it for you guys to be able to really incorporate a map like this, but still make it feel like Battlefield?
Yeah, so we really wanted the shooting experience to translate into lots of different size spaces. Yeah. So even in this map, you still get long street lines. You can still snipe.
Yeah, kind of like we're seeing here.
Yeah, exactly. You can still snipe this entire section down the street. There's a section which gives you this awesome reveal of Manhattan across the shoreline. Same thing again. Some of the points are really easy to defend at very, very long range. We also wanted to have we wanted the room clearance. Yeah. So, you know, spaces for shotguns, spaces for SMGs, somewhere that you can take, you know, a real hard think about what your loadout's going to be, what's your squad going in with, and really kind of work together to harmonize that loadout. Yeah. And then obviously what you can see here is, you know, just a ton of action that takes place in, you know, quite compact spaces. The layout for the map overall, like many Conquest maps, it's still always about the center point. So C point is almost like, think of it like a boxing match. You know, hold the center ground. It gives you sort of a controlling position over the rest of the points. C is that for this map. And the way the guys put it together, we have C sitting in like a deadly kill zone between two buildings, power positions throughout those buildings, and facades that are fully destructible. There's a walkway that runs across between them. That's fully destructible as well.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of fun in how do you take that point, how do you hold that point. It's so dangerous to be in there. It's about then this back and forth into and out of the power positions and how that space is evolved dynamically as the match plays out.
Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. And you guys went for Brooklyn here. Now look, as a kid born in the Bronx, all right, I just got to say, a little sad. I would love a Bronx map one day. I can tell you right now, lots of urban cover over there. I live there, so I can tell you. But you know, what makes this map so special for you guys? Because it's a real big focal point, right? And obviously, New York's always a great setting for stuff like this.
Yeah, in the context of the story, like we're bringing the war home, like we saw that in the trailers. So that for us, like, it's like home, the United States, Brooklyn. It's such a statement. It's such an amazing place, and what Brooklyn provides is the colors, it's the environment, it's like Jeremy said, it's the density out of this map. That's just amazing. So for us, it was like, how do we recreate that? How do we get the graffitis on the wall? How do we get that true feeling and that grit that Brooklyn has?
Yeah.
And I think our team did a phenomenal job to nail that.
Feels like you guys had a lot of fun with this.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. For sure.
Such a challenging map, though. If you think about it, so much destruction, such a high intensity focus of players in the same spaces. All of that stuff condensed down in a big city map, so massive backdrops.
Yeah.
So like I said, huge technical challenge for the team to take on. But I think when we saw the first concept art for this level, we were kind of thinking, should we, shouldn't we? It's so hard to do. Then you see it, and it's like, damn, you've got to do it.
Well, you mentioned earlier about the collaboration, you know, between the studios, and that's a big deal, right? Battlefield Studios comprise of 4 separate studios. There's Ripple Effect, DICE, Motive, and oh my God,
Criterion.
Criterion. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank because I'm, you know, brains all over the place. But let's talk about that collaboration. How has that been an experience been for you guys? Because that's very different than what you'd come to expect when it comes to normal game development, right?
Yeah. I mean, DICE has been building these games for a long time, but sometimes on their own. What I'd say about the collaboration, it's not the first time, right? We've worked with Criterion for a long time. We've worked with Motive on Battlefront before. So these are kind of long-term partnerships that we kind of know and love these guys. You've, I think, met Tompen, you've met Christian from Ripple Effect. These guys have been with Battlefield since the very start. So I think it's not a new thing for us. It's more like the evolution of something.
Was there any differences between the collaborations from the past versus this one? Because it feels like the collaboration is kind of centered to the success of what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I mean, this one, it's just full on, right?
Yeah.
So it's 4 big studios, everybody focused on this one game. I think what it's unlocked for us is the potential to take on a map like this. You know, the ambition that you can see in the product today. It's incredible what people have been able to do.
Yeah.
I think part of it is each studio has its background. Each studio has its knowledge, its specialty. They've made games, a lot of games in Frostbite. They have that knowledge, but we all come with like our own piece of knowledge.
Yeah.
And we're assembling it together, and we're making this.
It's like Voltron.
Exactly. We're making this like gigantic game for Battlefield 6, and it really. Like, it's just making sure that every studio has its moment to shine and to be able to contribute to this massive game. And I think the collaboration's been amazing with everyone. So it shows in the result. Like, I don't think Motive, without the support of DICE, would have been able to hit that map at that level of quality. So it was needed for us to be able to do this. And it's been amazing. An amazing journey.
Yeah, now Dead Space in New York, you know, like you guys have the assets, you know what I mean? You're ready to go. Yeah, I mean, I think that there is definitely, you know, a lot of hype, a lot of energy around here. I was asking, you know, a lot of the guys who came up here, right? We had Tompen on earlier talking about this, as well as Ryan and David. You know, what are the things or the one thing that excites you most about this game that people at home should be prepared to kind of enjoy and embrace when they finally load up the game?
Wow, it's a good question. You want to go first?
Sure. Well, for me, the fact that it's a return on the class play.
Yeah.
Like a real return to the class play. And I love playing different classes, but I have my support that when I play, I feel useful because I'm I'm not that good in competitive. I'm more of a single-player player.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, kind of makes sense, you know, given the background, you know.
And so, like, I feel useful when I play as a support because I'm able to help people and give that little, like, inch to make sure that they're still standing and to be able to contribute to the fight. So for me, that, like, it hits it right on the
Going
head.
back to classes.
Going back to
that bread and butter.
Yeah,
for sure. What about you, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's kind of a personal journey here. My first game as a producer was a game called Black, PlayStation 2.
Wait, you worked on Black?
Yeah, I was the producer.
Bro, that game slapped so hard. Oh, man, the gun moments when you were like, oh, yeah, and I kind of see a little bit of this here as well.
Right, and you can imagine what we'd have thought back then if we could have seen this. If we could have seen like what the power of the hardware is capable of, what the technology can do, what the teams can do with destruction. So I think for me, it's the destruction in the game. It's the return to something which feels very reminiscent of Bad Company, inspired by, I think, the best of the series, the best of Battlefield, and for me personally, inspired a little bit by that work back then.
Oh, I mean, you just shattered my tiny brain right now, man, because I absolutely love that game, and you can see the guts in it in here. You can see the passion, and just one of the things that has really stuck out to me working this show is genuinely your joy for the game, you know, what you're putting on the screen here, and the fans have fully embraced it, so it's pretty dope. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, you know, hopefully you had a good time up here. Come back.
We had a great time.
It's always fun.
All right, excellent. Thank you guys so much for your time, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys on the battlefield. All right, catch you guys soon. All right, folks, there you heard Jeremy and Phil from the dev team as we shared some thoughts on Empire State, which is the map you guys are currently taking a look at right now alongside the likes of Tarek and Renzrate as they are trying to stay alive inside of here. But once again, thank you, Jeremy and Phil, for that insight and that time. Really, really cool to get some, you know, get some time with the devs, but also to understand, Pansy, how this collaboration works between these studios, because it's a big operation.
Look, it'd be very easy. Oh, bumping us back. No, hold up. In the bot lobbies again. No, you're right,
for the
though.
burnt nut.
Huh.
He was hidden.
I'm looking forward to the question marks in chat in a second.
Look, they're after their clothes, man. They're after their clothes. You're free. You're free. You're
That's
fine.
true.
You can say what you want.
Also, do want to remind people, if you're watching while you're spamming drops in the chat right now, because we know that's
Why
what
have you
you're
got
doing.
them started again?
You heathens. Just so you know, that make sure you enable drops on Twitch so that this way you can watch your favorite streamer and then you can get early access to the game. So bear that in mind. Make sure you have drops enabled if you're watching on Twitch so that this way you can be good to go. For now, though, we're sticking with the burnt potato.
Maximum power.
Power. Okay, calm down, Palpatine.
Oh, God. As soon as he says it, just gets shot in the ass. Straight up.
Dumped him.
Man, this map, though, so this is the C area, I believe. Yeah, this is the C area that Jeremy was talking about, right?
Okay.
You have this bridge in the middle that can be blown up, and we saw it get blown up. And then you're fighting in between these two buildings here, Pansy. It's a real hectic environment.
No, okay. It wasn't just me in the trailer when it looked like that Joker moment when he had the, you know, the explosive in his hand and walks off with the explosion behind him. It looked a little like that, but it
Just
does
without
look
the nurse's
cool.
outfit.
Yeah.
Need the nurse's outfit.
Well,
Hey, you never know.
Westy and a nurse.
Actually, pay good money for that, you know? Don't tell Westy, though.
No, we won't let him know. We won't let him know. But no, it's a cool little area, right? It kind of like evolves as the combat evolves.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of carnage here. But it does feel like some of the boys trying to get control of this.
Found a squad.
Tim! Go for it, Tim!
Sorry, is he invisible?
He's got a 5.
Someone turn around and fight Tim!
Little 5-piece, little gunslinger.
Someone found him.
There we go.
You know what?
He's top of the server!
11
kills.
11 and 1.
Guys, Tim the Tatman's back. This is his game. This is his year. This is it.
I believe.
Oh, man.
All right, Tim. Show us what you got. Do it again. 11-2.
You know what, though? The whole time I'm watching this map play out, and I'm seeing all these guys trying to push through, and I'm like, but you know what you could just do? You just blow up the floor.
I'm still waiting for that. Oh, well, Shoddy at this range. I don't know if it's going to do much.
He made there eventually. It's all good. He got across. I got a little nervous when he was just staring them trying to flood over. I'm like, guy, please. But who am I to doubt Tim?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's 11-2.
For now.
I don't have any kills. I'm killless in this. That's ambitious,
Ooh,
buddy.
yeah,
It's
that
ambitious.
is that sprint ain't gonna make it over there. No matter how tight that crosshair is.
That's where you
happening.
gotta swap it back out.
Yeah.
Need some butt shots to make that work. Ooh, nade, eh?
Can you imagine someone just running,
fine.
running across a bridge? Parachute.
Popping a parachute.
And then he put it back in.
Oh.
Good try, good try. This is a tough area to fight in, though. If you want to try and force that fight over toward D, you really, really need to win out on that battle, or on that bridge, rather, and then push forward into the building. There's just no other way around it.
I think the thing that I'm looking to see here from, you know, Nade, Tim, et cetera, like this squad in particular, like a little bit more a little bit more of a tactical
like
approach.
Synergy almost?
These grenades are not really being utilized. You have flashbangs available to you playing from Assault, and that really helps when you're trying to breach into a room like that.
It does feel like everyone is also trying to get their bearings still, regardless of them playing the game over the last few days. Because yeah, you know, you see these guys all the time in you know, in other games, and they're like calming out the wazoo, making sure everyone's all, you know, aware of what's going on. But I could see them really finding that magic here. A lot of players too. I mean, you know, you've been seeing the Battlefield OGs and the way that they've been playing. That's like the textbook way to approach the game, you know?
I'm loving watching these guys play though. I want to see what Scump can do.
Yeah, they got this area locked down. They have firmly
Stuck
won
behind the door for a second.
Door stuck.
Players, no problem. Random boxes in the way, dead.
Nah, he's beaming. Like, quite high rate of fire on this too. Like, even on like something that looks like it's got a decent amount of range, you've got a decent rate of fire. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
What's he trying to flush him out? This is the...
That's lovely.
Ooh, I thought he was going to go for the classic overextension.
Ah, look, Scump's got balance to gameplay, let's be real.
He's trying to go for those long range shots.
Now you rush.
But this is the brilliance of playing that sort of assault class, right? You can kind of take that space, punch forward, switch to that shotgun, push up with it, and get aggressive. Wait for your teammates to come through.
So many cool things you could do here. All right, we're going to stick with Scump for a moment, but we'll be back because we're actually going to check in with Aliak. She's got another person standing by for an interview.
All right.
I got you.
We're here with Everything Alley. Everything Alley, you jumped into Conquest Empire State. How incredible is this map? I'm actually having a lot of fun. I didn't think I would love this game mode, but I want to play it for hours now. I'm having a lot of fun. It's a fun team game. We're able to kind of like figure out what the movement's like, what we need to use, what guns are best, and this game mode's really fun for shotgun actually. So yeah, I keep hearing a lot of shotguns lately. Is that your current setup? I'm using shotgun, a little grenade launcher, you know, SMG. But overall, it's really fun. It's really fast-paced. Kind of working as a team to get all those points, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, what's it like as a team? Like, what are you guys running? A little bit of everything. I think we're being a little silly. We did one shotgun round. Now we're doing some grenade launchers, SMGs, same thing. Switching it up. That sounds like a lot of fun. And you two have been playing together on this squad? Yeah, we're on a squad with Imperial, Hal, and Rogue. What's next for you in the game? What are you planning to do? I'm really excited for the BR. That's why I'm here. That's what I do, and I can't wait to play that. I can't wait to get in a golf cart and drive around, run some people over, you know. I love that. Can I join you for that? Okay. All right, back to you, Golden Boy.
Awesome stuff there. Thank you so much, Aliak, and always great to hear from our creators. Everything Ali wants to run people over with a golf cart. Seems well adjusted.
Who didn't though? Who didn't? I saw that. I saw it by the pool. I'm like, come on.
I'm a fan of the first Jackass move. Let's go crazy with some golf carts.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Put me on the ramp. Call me Johnny Knoxville.
Here's the question: Can you grab onto the back of the golf cart and do the ride along?
That actually would be great. I would love that.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the silly stuff you could do if you were able to pull something like that off. A lot of shotgun play. Yeah, Ali was talking about that. I'm a little surprised to see it, but the shotties are strong.
We need some people to come out here with the SMGs. You got to shut these guys down. Don't let them run the server like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, it feels like, again, it's going to be that sort of chess match of people learning what works and what then scales up against it. For now, it's going to whatever feels right. You know, people still learning the map, still learning the kind of range we'll be working on. Tim, being social. Get back in the game, Tim.
Focus on the action.
Hey,
Your team needs you. Courage is dying.
He's safe behind his box for the moment.
For the moment.
Gets away with it.
His teammates are all just dying around him. Tim, where are you?
Damn, come on, what the hell, man?
I'm just chanting it up with my
It,
boys
it
over
looks
here.
like the devs as well behind him. They're just sabotaging. They're like, no, Tim, let's have a chat.
Well, Vincent Pella's just been walking around everywhere, just bombing streams as much as he can, just like photo bombing them. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So he's locking back in.
Here we go. Come on, Tim. Focus now. Done the schmoozing. Let's get back to the killing. Still towards the top of the board.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Not too bad.
Let's go, Timmy.
But now that he's locked in, maybe he can regain the top of it there. 50% though. I mean, right now the team is doing wonders. As yeah, the double pump, but
Too many
okay.
there.
Bit of an overwhelm. Thought maybe with them scaling up, be able to hold that, but let's get that struck
B
down.
and C are actually getting flipped here in this one, so could end up seeing our orange team that's currently struggling right now maybe come back into this. It's not out
ain't
of
over.
it ain't over until you're down to like at least 50 tickets.
Yeah.
And when you get that kind of comeback, the feeling of it
Oh, man.
is just so electric.
Yeah.
They're able to swing a deficit like this. So we'd love to see it happen.
He hasn't left since
That
he
was
killed
the one.
Nate Shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was the one that killed Nate Shot earlier. That's pretty nutty.
But again, it's always that one almost to over push sometimes, right? There's that one to be like, okay, I'll just keep going. But like, there's moments and there's areas in these maps where it's good to take like a moment or two to slow things down, take that space, create some safety for the rest of your teammates, then to scale up with you. See Nate Shot here just buying his time for a moment, switching out to the AR. Pausing for thought, still has the shotgun in the pocket, but again, this sort of like get yourself ready with your squad and then work up. Again, B looks like he's going to be the target of focus. So again, now start to work it through. Doesn't look like he's going to squad up though, so again, maybe wait on courage to get back on his feet.
Oh,
Good shot.
a little assisted there by the fire, but yeah, ultimately he's gonna get taken down.
Yeah, that's always going to be a tough one, especially with no medic around. But you can, as the assault, pop an adrenaline. So,
true.
you know, if you happen to have that on the kit, might not be a bad idea to use that. But Scump's got a great vantage point here, and you can also
choke
see
like that. Oh,
Oh boy, they're just like lemmings over the cliff.
light work for Scum.
And I gotta say, again, going back to like the map design and the visuals, like the graffiti on the side of the walls, like so, we were talking with Phil earlier about that. It really is so New York, just the feel of this map.
You also then kind of know where you are intuitively because of those visuals. You're like, oh, I can place myself without having to look at the mini map or look at the map or kind of like figure that out.
Yeah.
You can actually kind of build through this because
It's either New York
real.
or Berlin. It's one or the other, you know, and more than likely New York.
Yeah. Scum's absolutely cooking right now.
Yeah, he's got a great spot here. He doesn't really need to leave it. They've locked down C completely. Losing the homes, though, which that could be quite problematic if they're not careful. Those spawns surrounding them will be a problem.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for someone to try and push up or maybe come from like E or B or try and flank the street here, right? Because you kind of imagined that they would have taken B on that one, but still trying to facilitate the cross for his teammates, catch those players, respawning in, coming back in. Again, this is what you kind of expect, though, from someone like Scum. Good map awareness, good knowledge of how to play these positions. You're seeing it. This guy is gone. God damn, Scum. What the hell?
Triple kill. I know, man. Why? You were about to get the 4-piece.
I mean, the shotgun giveth, the shotgun taketh.
It's true. It's true.
Can only be so upset when you just got a 4K running shot.
Scum's a scary player. Like, the rest are good, but, like, Scum to me mechanically, terrifying.
I mean,
Well,
we
like I said,
haven't even seen Chauncey in the server yet.
Him constantly noting just the flanks. I mean, yeah, he wasn't really catching too many people on him, but just constantly having
Always
that head on a swivel to watch for that approach to come in, that's just going to be good game sense across the board.
Hell, he caught them on the street, though, right? When he had that nice fish in the barrel moment, almost positioned up to catch some more. It's really nice to see intuitive gameplay from someone like him. Res time.
Battles, res time. Oh,
Close.
send it again.
Round two. There we go. There we got it.
And dead.
That's what you get for trying to res in Battlefield. You should know better by now.
I noticed you got to be on them with the res.
Yeah.
You got to be right on top of them, which makes sense considering it's a defibrillator.
Well, you need to be on him with the res, but you also need to be on him for the kill. Because if you had this long, decent little range, that hitbox, if it was a bit too wide, people start getting very frustrated very quickly about getting killed by somebody who's 5 feet away from them with a defib.
Pressure.
Range.
Yeah. They're
That's
surrounded.
drop off, yeah.
There's some reinforcements coming in, though. Got a kill on the courage there at the end. Oh,
Ooh.
and there's
Yeah,
Scum.
Scum, dude.
Still
the final
that
boss.
shotty.
still with the shot. I'm looking at the feed. I'm seeing so many shotties pop up.
There's an RPG right there.
Yeah, Stodale, all right. I see you, bud. Smart plays, bringing teammates back. Preserve those tickets, but they're losing a lot of bodies here.
This should be interesting to see how well Scum fares here, because it looks like they're kind of holding towards B, kind of pushing up the street. Needs a bit more range, right? Could switch out to the shotgun if they do gap close, but again, you're getting dealt with at range. There's that kind of like outplay almost, right?
Also,
you do need a whole RPG to handle.
Shoot an RPG at him, man. You know, it's as simple as
That's
that.
what it is.
They're learning. What I think is interesting is that now, as the action continues forward, and they're kind of adapting, you're starting to see a little bit of that like difficulty in being able to get the freedom to get those kills.
Yes.
Like 43, top fragger in the lobby at the moment.
All right, Tim. He's having a life game right now.
Oh, it wasn't Tim, but he's close.
Tim, never mind.
He's close, he's close.
We're on the cap.
He's still having a life game, buddy. You got this.
But again, if we look at this, the interesting thing to my eye as well is like as much as we're in that kind of meat grinder on that kind of, BC area, this is beautiful work. Yeah, a little labored, but it's lovely.
I was going to say, if he whiffs this kill, everything you're talking about.
It took a whole mag. He's running an SMG, man. Like, give him some slack here.
I was impressed, though. That was a lot of range.
But again, you look at who's playing, right? And some of these players are going for those kills, which is fair enough. Don't blame you. But then you look at the cap points, totally different. Those Battlefield veterans hitting up those points. They're not going necessarily for that meat grinder the whole time. Like, oh, okay, I'll go back cap. I'll flip this.
I think, and a lot of people who maybe aren't used to playing, either this game mode or just Battlefield generally, to get to the top of the scoreboard, it's not all about fragging. You actually
No, it's not.
Yeah, somebody's got 43 kills or somebody above them with 25, and that's because they're actually playing the objectives. They're getting a lot more involvement on the map.
Again, we watched Scum, right? We watched Scum. We were on board with Scum. This guy was tearing it up, but they were struggling originally on the cap points. Now they're running this back, though. Again, it's that flip, right? Like, getting that control, getting that build-up. He was doing so well, but outdone now. They're starting to figure it out.
They might be able to come back.
This flip is huge.
This is huge. They got 4 of the 5, Seth.
Yeah, A&E contention's coming through.
It's all up in the air, dude. It's all up in the air.
This is going to end up getting quite close, especially if they're able to hold on to these. But now you got 3 under fire, so they need to maintain at least control on 2 of them.
I want to play the assault class so bad now.
God
damn.
I want to play the game so
like
bad.
The suppressed shotty feels filthy. It just sounds filthy too,
it sounds
right?
nasty. It sounds so good. They got a big flip here, team. Oh, man. We might be seeing a potential comeback here. They're getting close.
This is crazy work. This is actually crazy work. If they pull this off.
And you see how quickly the tickets start going down.
Yeah.
I mean, they are
plummeting.
flying.
I mean, Tactical Brit just pulled off a 4 or 5K of his own right there.
All right, so now they're going to try and see if they can stop this D cap. Which,
yeah, C's under pressure. You just saw them going down there. This could be rough.
if they're able to stop C at all, which, you get the... damn it.
Too late.
People got to be patient. Be patient out there.
Little solo effort here, it looks like, from Tactical Grit, though.
Oh, he's taking some shots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It looked like a nice attempt for a back cap, maybe, right? Get that pressure on the behind, make them turn around, pay attention, but kind of hard to do on your own there.
100 tickets separates these 2 teams.
As if it's closed in.
Yeah, it's super close.
There was a separation of what, several hundred previously?
It was. Yeah, that's what you like about Battlefield, though. It is doable, but everyone has to be on that same page, working together.
Big kills coming in here. They got to get these flips on A and B to stop the bleeding, but things are starting to get a little hectic here.
Put themselves into a pretty good spot. Up and over the top.
Oh, he's found him, man. He can sniff him out.
This is what they need to prevent. They cannot allow these tickets to go away so freely like this.
And look, this isn't even just him there with a shotgun, right? He's at range now. He's at arm's length just laying it down. They need some fight back, man. You can't let Scum get away with this.
Yeah, this is much more respectable gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Not relying on the shotty as
Now, I'm
fully,
down
but
for this,
now he's
though.
back to it.
He's way in. Anyone going to push? It's a nice try. Outdone, though. Woo!
Big punishment. All right, we're getting close. We're down. I mean,
sub 100 now.
Yeah, sub 100. They do need to prevent the B and C from being capped here.
I mean, them getting E right here.
This might be big.
That is a big secure.
But again, this is what I expect from these veteran players, right? Eyeing up where looks vulnerable, where can we skip past? We don't want to go for that just, bloodbath. That's unnecessary. Can we build up now? 80 to 95. It is crunch time between these two.
Now, without a doubt, it's a different system if you're not too familiar with it. In Battlefield, it's more tickets, and you own the sites, but then when you spawn, you're kind of spending a ticket to come back into the game. So that's why you're seeing that number tick down, because those are players coming back in, but also as you own areas, that also begins to tick down. And folks, you got a tie game! Oh, we got a tie game!
That is actually wild. Last man alive, trying to play it safe. Stone there! Oh, the last stand! Holding this one on, that's huge!
The caps are coming through at the same time. We can see ABC all under fire.
Himself. Capping it out right now as well. There it is. So got the cap, got the defend, got the squad back up. That is beautiful work from Stoda.
They're in a really good spot for the moment, but they have to hold the rest of the objectives that have already been flipped to neutral.
This is getting down.
It's getting low. It's so low now. They need to hold on to this. Be careful of those respawns. As you said, 20 tickets left to play with. That's it.
It's dropping so quickly. This has got to be it. Secured here for them.
That's so sick.
Run back coming through.
That's why Battlefield fucking rocks.
That was so well done.
Oh,
look at them. You know that meant a lot to them as well. They worked for that victory. That was not easy at all.
And that was Tim the Tap Man having a life game.
100%.
Crazy.
100%.
that was
so
actually
sick.
Wild. That was cool. Oh, man.
That feels like one of the best examples of like the difference between just like running around and shooting and killing, and then going for objectives, playing with your squad, building up, like prioritizing the right thing to do.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was so cool. Now, of course, if you felt the way we felt watching that, being like, oh, damn, that was dope, why don't you go ahead and check out the open beta. Don't forget that if you're watching the creators during today's stream, you can unlock early access August 7th and the 8th. And then, well, going right into that, weekend 1, the 9th and the 10th. So much time, 48 hours of destruction and chaos. But the good news is it's not just that, because the following weekend we'll have more 48 hours of carnage and mayhem from the 14th to the 17th. Actually, wait, no, that's more than that. It's more than 4. That's 3 days.
It's pretty close, man.
That's 3 whole days.
It's pretty damn close.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Numbers are hard.
They are.
Numbers and math is difficult. But do not forget that if you are watching this, go check out some of our streamers so that this way you can get access to that open beta, early access, so that this way they have those drops over there and enable the drops. Cannot stress that enough. If you don't,
it does help.
Just because you're spamming drops on the stream, just because you're spamming drops, kids, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
That's what someone would say though to keep people for themselves.
Right, yeah.
Untrustworthy.
Yes, I want all the codes for me.
Here, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the burnt peanut, courage, lots of great highlights from this one.
I really like this map. I really like that map already.
And this was the squad deathmatch variant of it, which was great.
So this is a small zoom in that we kind of saw, hovering more around the sea site that we saw on Conquest, but man, opening that map up. I mean, when you see those kinds of comebacks come through, that just goes to show why Conquest is such a damn good map type. The one thing that I wish we had here was some rush gameplay.
I know, you're a fiend.
That is absolutely what I go for all the time.
Honestly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's also escalation. We don't even know how that one's going to look.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
But man, I mean, it's just so sick to see those kind of comebacks come through. And yeah, you can see the guys popping the hell off after they pulled it off. Just every right maneuver, every right attack on the sites. Just beautifully read by these guys.
And it's like, it's that Battlefield feeling of turning a game like that. But imagine it here, right? You can see your opponent.
Yeah.
You can see them on the other side, eyeing them down.
They're like right across from where Scum and everybody's like
talking trash to each other.
It's been a minute since I got to enjoy like a Battlefield LAN, right? Like anyone who knows Drunks or Florian, I used to love this, man, because there's such a feeling to this, and then it gets amplified here in events like this.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great vibe playing with the team. This was the moment.
That was incredible from Stody. This hold down right here.
It saved the game.
Literally capped the point, got the squad back, held it down.
Exactly,
Unreal.
exactly. Well, of course, folks, we want to thank the people who make this event happen, and a huge thank you once again to PlayStation, as well as Razer. You can't forget about Intel. You also have Elgato, and finally, Red Bull, for making this happen and being a part of our multiplayer reveal event. It's been such a blast so far, but we do have Aliak standing by with another one of our creators to get their thoughts on the game. Aliak, what you got?
Everybody's Everybody's having so much fun down here, and the vibes are so good. I mean, you could hear the screaming, and everybody's so locked in. But I found myself attached over here, who seems to also be having a lot of fun. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great about the game. I've played a lot of games, and I don't usually say this about too much, but this actually could be the best game of all time.
Whoa, okay. You need to tell me why you think this could be the best game of all time.
I mean, where do I start? From the movement, the maps, like the way you have to play with your team, like the teamwork and chemistry that's needed for this game, the RPGs for the tanks and everything, spawning in jets, like it's just really fun.
All right, so what has been your favorite moment so far?
Not gonna lie, running around with a shotgun and just one-bulleting people. It's so fun, it's easy, it's easy.
Yeah, so have you been playing around with any tools, maybe hopping on some tanks, causing any mayhem?
Every time I can get a tank, I'm spawning in a tank. And then I'm just going and capturing a point, and then I'm shooting missiles at people. It's a free kills. Free kills, free wins, that's all.
So what did you think of the map that we just played?
Well, which one? Was it the Liberations? I forgot what the map was called.
Maybe your favorite one today.
Favorite one? The one was like there's a building in the middle, and I run around with the shotgun and camp in corners. But I also like the one where it's like the mountain peaks and everything. It's a little hard to maneuver with the tank though.
Yeah, Liberation Peak. So you've been enjoying the destruction in the map so far?
Oh yeah, that's like the best part. Like being able to just blow up buildings and shoot missiles at people with C4 and then having people fall through the roof. That's the most fun.
All right, thank you so much, Attach. Back to you, Golden Boy.
Thank you so much for that. I mean, look, you just heard from a championship pro player right there, his thoughts on Battlefield. So just throwing it out there, kind of a big deal. Shout out to Attach. Now, of course, I'm joined here by two more devs. We got Alexia and Christian here. Great job on the reveal, by the way. Great job to all the devs. You guys all did a great job on that. But yeah, let's do this because we're going to be heading into Siege of Cairo in just a little bit. So let's talk about this map in particular because we've been talking about the maps as they've been coming up. So yeah, Siege of Cairo. What can people be expecting from this one, Christian?
Yeah, this is one of our kind of more close quarters maps that has high intensity, but still has that nice balance with good vehicle lanes. And there's a ton of awesome destruction. There's the C point sort of in the middle when you play the conquest mode with the bus where you can kind of hide under. It's always a mayhem when people play there. Super fun map, lots of great destruction, and it looks stunning as well.
Oh yeah, it most definitely does. But also, and glad that we have Alexia here because we've been talking about weapons.
We have.
And now that you're here, we're going to talk about weapon customization.
Great. My jam.
I love what you guys did with this. You know, I've been a big fan of like systems like Pick 10 or even like just basic loadout systems that have been done in the past. But I really like what you guys have going on here with the points-based system.
Yeah.
Why don't you walk us through that, the kind of the thought process and the creation of it?
Yeah, sure. So we wanted to make sure our weapon customization had depth. And the point system allows us to do that in a really good way, right? We have a ton of attachments for all kinds of weapons, some more than others. And you can build a really fucking awesome weapon, but we don't want it to be OP for one thing, right? So the point system allows us to, you have to make choices, like really thoughtful choices around what you're putting on your weapons, because some attachments are more expensive than others. Yeah. And having that system allows us to make sure that people are really able to have their weapons feel unique to them, but without being too OP, so they destroy everyone.
And we can see potentially down the line if someone finds something that's like really strong, you guys are down to like open and iterate, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's huge. That's amazing. I mean, I think like that's what we want to see, right? Because it's, you know, we try to break games and trying to find ways to have the best possible strategy, you know. But what's fun though is that, you know, in games like Battlefield, it's kind of hard to do, you know, because it's so much carnage and chaos going on at any given time. Yeah, let's actually continue to talk about the modes as well, because Christian, you know, we got Breakthrough, we also have Conquest as well, Rush too, like the core modes are coming back. It really does feel like you guys are being really purposeful by focusing on those three modes. It's like the core of the Battlefield experience, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything in Battlefield 6 has been about making sure that we, you know, that we get that right Battlefield 6 DNA infused, and we cannot miss on our main all-out warfare modes. It's been a kind of very focused, uncompromising approach to those modes. Feels super good about them. I think this is the best iteration of those modes. I'm biased, of course, but I love them. I love them. And I've been working on Battlefield for a very long time. I think this is the best we've done. So very, very excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, to kind of add on to that, you've been working on Battlefield just as a whole for a super long time, like you had mentioned. What has been the process for making the game this time around for you guys? Things that you learned, things that you wanted to try and iterate on, so that this way you can really deliver this rich experience.
Yeah, for us, the journey started back, a few years ago when we started on the Battlefield 6 journey. We wanted to return to modern times. That was one of the first things we decided. We hadn't been modern for more than a decade. So we started there, and then of course, Battlefield 3 and 4, so that the pinnacle in a lot of people's opinion, including ours. I mean, we love all our Battlefield games, of course, but those were great. We want to be kind of inspired by those games. And the thing for us was all about making sure we nailed the classes, the gunplay, destruction, vehicles, and our all-out warfare modes. Right? So we really were super focused on just trying to bring the best we could to our Battlefield fans.
Yeah, and I think, I speak for myself here, but what I'm seeing does definitely resonate with that message, right? It does feel like it's a return to form, but it's not just that. It's also a love letter to games like Battlefield 3 and 4 that were so precious to a lot of gamers, myself included. Alexia, now we also do have like breakthroughs in this as well, conquest. Why don't you walk us through like the differences of the modes so that this way people can know what to expect when they get their hands on the game?
So I always recommend that people play breakthrough if it's their first kind of look at all-out warfare modes, because I think it's easier to understand from the offset, right? There's two roles in it. You're either an attacker or you're a defender. And if you're an attacker, your job is to take sectors and push forward and push the defenders back. 3 sectors usually, and once you're there, you've won. If you're a defender, your job is to stop people getting through. So it's easy to explain, it's easy to understand. As you're going through the mode, as the attackers move further forward, they gain tickets, lives essentially, and the defenders have to, I guess, just stop them. For Conquest, it's more sectors, so more different points for people to get, and it takes a bit more to kind of understand. It's still
and it feels like breakthrough, based on what you're saying here, is like the mode where you can actually learn because you're going through the paces of the map itself.
It helps you learn the map too, because you're starting at one end and you're moving forward. You don't have everything open to you all at once, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's a good tip. I'm definitely going to do that. I want to take my time in this New York map, you know what I mean?
And I think it also brings out sort of the best of Battlefield when it comes to the classes, right? You pick a more defensive position when you need to defend, right? So maybe another support, whereas when you attack, you go more, maybe you do a double up on an assault. You bring an engineer if you want to keep the tank alive or take him out. So it really showcases the class gameplay as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, this is a mode from Battlefield 1, right? I believe, yeah, when you guys like brought it in. So kind of incredible that, Battlefield 1 came out, granted, I know time's ever elusive and it's dreadful.
Time ago.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. But Battlefield's core, since Bad Company, or rather from the beginning, was Conquest. Bad Company comes out, Rush becomes a thing. Then 1 comes out, Breakthrough. Why did Breakthrough kind of become core to the Battlefield experience?
Yeah, I think it's kind of partially what Alexia was saying. It's easy to get into, right? You understand I got to attack or I got to defend. But the cool thing about Breakthrough, it's the combination of Conquest and Rush in a lot of ways, right? It's the Rush kind of way of playing, attacking, defending, but you got the entire toolbox and everything that is all-out warfare, right? You got the vehicles, you got everything. So it's sort of the perfect mix of Battlefield, but also makes it simpler to understand and drive. And it's also nice with the asynchronous thing, right? We defended really well, and it's like, come on, now we're going to show them when we attack. This is how it's going to be done, right? That kind of thing, I think, makes it so popular.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I'm really looking forward to jumping into Breakthrough with my boys when the game comes out. And, one of the problems we always have is who's going to play what? Who's going to play what classes? Who's going to cover what? I want to know from you guys, what's the meta? What should we be doing here? You know what I mean? What do you guys like to run with?
Well, I'm biased towards support. I've always played support. I'm not the strongest shooter from the offset, but I'm really great at reviving people. So if you've got like,
defib gets a lot of work.
I'm there. So yeah, that's my vibe, and I think it's needed a lot in a game like Breakthrough, right? Especially if you are attacking.
Yeah.
Because the defenders are on trying to get you down, like, constantly. So there is so much opportunity as a support to get in there and just get people back up without losing tickets. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's the best help.
What about for you, Christian?
I'm actually alternating between 3 classes. I am also a support player at heart. Me and Alexia are the same.
We are the same.
We're good at defibbing. I got the deployable cover out. I love that. Someone blows a hole in the wall, and it's like I'm there with the cover. Love that. I also play engineer in Conquest.
I love engineer.
And at times in breakthrough. But I am the guy who's repairing. I do like to blow up things as well, but I'm repairing, I'm supporting. But sometimes I just want to go assault. I don't want to think as much, I just want to go. I do that as well.
Just go blow things up with a grenade launcher, you know, however the wind blows that day.
But normally I'm the guy that keeps the other guys alive.
Me
let
too.
them do the killing and I'll do the supporting.
I like that. I like that. How's it been? Because one of the things that I believe it was Tompkins said was, man, the play test where you guys had internally, very different from what we're seeing here today. Anything that caught your eye that you saw anyone do? That maybe was like, oh, I've never seen that before. I know it's a lot to think of because it's been a long weekend, but it just feels like overall there's so many new things that players can do.
This is Battlefield through and through, right? Like, we always talk about these only in Battlefield moments. Like, we talk about that a lot internally. We see it every time we bring out a game. Like, the things that people do is just unbelievable. And I've been walking around, like, getting up and seeing what people are doing. Just the vibe and the energy, and seeing people screaming as they're playing. Like, it's like nothing else. So,
yeah, that's the fun part.
Absolutely.
The yelling. The screaming.
The real visceral sounds that people make.
What about for you?
Yeah, the thing is, if you make video games and you play test every day and having a great time, which we've been doing for a very long time with this game, and you're not that good at the Twitch skill, maybe I'll do any more just to make sure that it's
any more. We had it at one point.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm getting older. You're really good at dying. Yeah. So you get killed a lot. The team are awesome at playing. But this is next level. This is true skill, and it's awesome to see. And you know, they've been playing for hours, and they're still doing things, learning the maps, preemptively destroying a good overlook of an objective because they know people will be up there. I mean, it's incredible to see these guys play.
We had the Battlefield OGs, Stode, Westy, Tactical Brit, Benny Central. They were together, and they were putting on a masterclass in how to play Battlefield.
It's so fun.
Yeah, it really is. Is there anything that, you know, I've been asking all the devs this as they've been coming up here. What's that one thing that you feel like fans should know before they get into the game from your perspective and your journey making this game, Alexia?
I think it's quite personal to me, right? Like, I worked on 2042, I've worked on this, and like, we've put so much love and soul and care into this game. And we've really like focused on what the important things are. The thing we were told when we came into this was like, make the best Battlefield that you can make. And we took that to heart, and it's like, what does that mean to us? Like, what is the best Battlefield? And it's destruction, it's gunplay, it's soldier movement, it's all these things that are so integral to the game. And I guess I just need you all to play it. I need you all to see that what we're talking about isn't just what we're talking about. Like, trailers are great, all of this is great, but like, our open beta is us putting our money where our mouth is.
Well,
right?
there's like a confidence for sure that is coming, that it's emanating from you guys, because you can tell you're proud of the thing that you put out here. And Christian, there's a lot to be proud of here, because this game really, really is something else.
Yeah, we feel it, and of course it's great to see other players now play it. Like Lexia said, open beta, we're so excited about that. We're having so much fun ourselves playing the game. Like, we've been doing this for a long time. You feel when you're onto something, and we feel that. We don't want to stop. I play normally with Tompen and Ryan and a few others in the squad. We're like, play test over already? Like, we're having a great time, and afterwards we're sharing stories about the crazy things we did, right? It's like, you can feel it. So we're super excited, and we're really looking forward to see what players gonna think when they play it next weekend.
Yeah, it's around the corner. You guys nervous?
No,
you're excited.
No, I'm to this. Like, are you kidding? Look how much fun everyone's having.
Hey,
There's
you know
nothing
what?
to be nervous about.
That's exactly what we love to hear over here, right, guys? It's awesome stuff. Well, Alexia, Christian, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And, of course, we'll look forward to catch up with you guys, I'm sure, at some point throughout the show. And people can find you online, but congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right, well, there you have it. Alexia and Christian there from the dev team with us. And we are going to be bringing back Pansy and Achilleos in just a little bit to get their thoughts and to continue the conversation of what we saw. But overall, I mean, look, I've been doing this for a very long time, and I know a lot of people who've been watching these types of events, it's always the marketing speak. It's always, everything's great and amazing. Yeah. But, there are very, very few times where you get to work on something and you see it play out in front of you, and you're like, holy crap, that's good. And that's real. That's just a real honest perspective, where I had been completely no BF. I hadn't seen anything. I kept myself like clean. I was like, I just want to get to work and then see what I'm working with. And I had goosebumps watching that first trailer. So, you know, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Dude, the second I heard Limp Bizkit, I was locked.
Oh, the Limp Bizkit, man.
Let me be real. Like, it was over for me.
First I had a Devil May Cry, now I get it in Battlefield. It's amazing. Best thing ever. Good time. It's a good time to be a Fred Durst fan of the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. In any case, though,
what are we on now? What are we playing? Oh, are we back?
We're on Siege at Cairo.
Nice.
And we're watching some Breakthrough.
I love that.
Which, you know, actually gained a lot of great perspective on that one as well. Hearing how Breakthrough's a game mode that is really good at kind of showing you how the map plays out, because you're moving phase by phase through the map. So it's a very... Oh, wait a minute. Timmy, what are we doing, Timmy? Timmy.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
He's talking about it too. Hang on.
Don't leave the POV.
No. Don't go that way, Papi. Don't go that way, Papi. You stay right here. All right. Okay.
Go out there and
you got to bring them in. Draw them in. Draw them in.
Let's go, Breadman.
Yes, yes. Breadman. Run. Blow him up. Yes. Did it kill him?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got one. Surely. Oh.
You got 5 for suppression.
I mean, it was a nice try.
I mean, hey, it just means that you send it again.
Yeah. Round 2. Ooh.
If at first you do not succeed,
try again.
Try
Slippery
again.
hands.
Who's got the gear so I can stock up on some utility, and we could throw these C4s.
Is he doing it again?
He's got them coming back up.
Yeah, they're about to be there now.
There you go. He's got 3 ready to go. 4th on the way.
Is there not much he could really do here, because they're really pinned up or pushed up rather right in front of them. So what I would do honestly is I would put all the C4 scattered all around the archway of that door.
Yeah, try to catch him coming out.
Catch him coming out, and then I'll blow them up. You know, that's what I would do.
Need someone to quickly turn this corner.
Surely, I saw it on the minimap. Someone is kind of coming-ish this way. Ish. Don't know if I believe.
Surely this time it works.
Right? Come on.
Any second
Got you.
now.
Any second now. That feels good. That feels so good.
It would have been tragic if we didn't get the payoff.
No, I know. But the worst thing is I know every single time in my game I'm terrified of corners now.
Oh, yeah.
Because especially this one.
I ain't hugging a corner.
No.
Get out of here. Oh, that's a wide turn.
Every corner you're just swinging real wide.
Wide swings every corner. You know, let my teammate. I'll bait my teammate. Let him be.
Go first. I'll res you. It's fine.
Burt Peanut getting ready to run over there.
I think Burt Peanut should be decoy. Personally,
to try to bait for him.
That's crazy work to say that about someone.
I think
that's crazy work. That's wild.
Come on, you gotta lure them over here.
Please. Okay.
Almost died.
Now that would have been funny.
I love ignoring everything else just to watch this. It's so good.
In the nicest way, I know exactly which friend of mine is doing this. He sat there at home. He's got it on the big TV. Kids are around. They're like, go to bed, kids. It's time for me to learn something now. I know it. Smoke's going to be doing that, man.
Does Burt Peanut play with his mouth open every time?
He's just really surprised.
I'd like to assume so.
Yeah.
I'm dropping 20 on this dude's stream in a heartbeat. It's too funny.
Here we go. He's cooking. He's cooking these.
Okay.
Oh my God, he actually is. Wait.
Yeah.
Let's
go.
do this.
Good damage connection. Now you just hold the door.
Oh, Burt Peanut!
A mountain hold the door.
So close. So close.
You only have 15 kills. Yeah, hold on. Let me think for a second. When was the last time I had 15 kills? That must have been 94, 95.
Good year.
I can't believe Peanuts last that long.
I could have swore. I'm telling you, I'm trying to remember the last time I had 15 kills like you. Oh, okay. Sorry, we're tied up, boys. We're tied up.
Wait, is Hutch at 50?
I actually don't know.
Hutch was actually owning earlier.
Was he?
Yeah. He did say he was playing with bots, but you know. So you know, let that be however you want it to be.
I think that's how you feel, I guess. I mean, he's lucky to get away with
he got the second too. That's a little bit of fadeaway.
The sound of that silent shoddy is just so
it's
clean.
Scary. It is scary. And also the way the audio sounds different from like outside to inside as well. Like it sounds so good, and they're not even looking.
Pay attention, man! He's got 2 shots on here.
Can't see it back to the Burnt Peanut.
I'm on fire!
It's down to 7 shells remaining though. Got to get a reload off here.
Tickets are coming down though. Tickets are coming down.
Yeah, just 11 remaining.
You can't be, and those are the moments where you got to pick up your teammates.
So what just happened?
Back to the door.
No. No.
Well played.
That was he was kind of gaming.
He was. He was dominating the server. Well played, well played.
Oh my god, you spawned your teammates on fire.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Everyone good here.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Lovely.
just lit up on fire.
Well,
It's support.
last ticket.
OT.
Oh yeah, because they have a cap going actually.
Yeah.
So there's a chance, and if they're able to get this P,
Oh.
might just be with the pinches.
But
Map
I don't
might
think
not
they
be
can
over yet.
respawn. I don't think they're able to respawn
No,
though.
surely not.
See what they have?
I don't know,
They
can
kind of have a cap going, but
I'm still
very
learning
limited.
this game mode.
Yeah.
Like, Breakthrough's new to me.
I
I don't think you can.
it seems like it's over.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Oh, never mind. I
I guess as long as
corrected.
it's locked in, you're fine.
Okay. Turns out the tickets are fraudulent.
Okay, now they got to try and cap it, I guess.
They're close though. They got 5 on the site, so this is actually kind of possible.
God. The LMGs are nice as well. Like,
They should be able to
feel
resecure
beefy.
this. Yeah, they really do. They sound awesome.
Should
There you
just
go.
about bring it to a close. Yeah,
There
just
it
having to get the resecure.
27 for the world champ for Crim 6.
The Unks are frying, dude.
TP2, let's not forget, both of those guys, world champions, you know, dropping 47 between the two of them.
I love the way they said it, though, is the Unks are frying.
The Unks are frying.
You're like, world champion,
Yeah, and
one of the best.
I'm out here like praising them for their accolades, and they're like, oh yeah, we're old, we're fried. What does that mean for us, guys? We're done cooked. We're done cooked.
Don't think about it.
For the, yeah, let's move on.
Ooh, what's
Different topic.
Pestily up to as well, actually? I kind of like to see what he's been doing. 'Cause mostly we saw him in kind of the vehicles, right, in the armor, being actually pretty nuts, but see how well he does in more of an infantry-based sort of map as well. My guy's sniping. It's not
Trying to
gone
go
well.
for it, yeah.
Scump just cracked his head open.
I just
Damn.
feel like around that corner, you really do want like an AR or something, or an LMG there to try and suppress that. But
Just sit a little deeper off the angle
It's
as
the kind
well.
of thing where like you've got to be really confident in your shots, and you got to be landing them if you want to try to run recon on some of these maps here.
Let's go Pestily.
Play a deeper angle like this.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit more setup for you, a bit more survivability. Not on the wall. Not on the wall. That's not where you want to go. Yeah, keep down the street here. There you go. Got to worry about that right flank, though.
He needs the rest of his team to kind of push up into that square in front, keep a bit of that security, because right now he's so isolated. Nice
So
little
sick.
res away from
This is so sick.
the danger. Beautifully done. But they could have pushed up now. That's getting a little sketchy. Oh,
Ooh, was that a rocket?
so it looks like it.
Made at his feet as a reposition.
You can use that. You can use that arrow there.
Oh, a little C4 over the top. Post it. Ah.
A little bit more to the right to get him behind the car. Oh my God.
Oh!
Pestily.
There's a bold attempt.
Ambition off the charts.
That was impressive, though. He tried to go for it. I think if he gets a few more runs on this map, he'll know exactly where to throw that
rhythm
C4
down.
next time. Yeah. Here's Candy Rossi, a person we haven't had a chance to see on stream.
Again, just that suppressing fire down the street, trying to allow for players to come up. That's going to do it, though.
Okay.
That'll certainly do it. Into the pocket.
A rocket right to the gut. That's fun. Oh, that's in the head. Oh, I was going to hit his head. That would have been terrible.
Flipped onto the stairs.
Oh, the ragdoll on that as well. Just seeing bodies being
Believe in the falls, Connie.
But the arm is still flailing.
Believe in the falls,
Oh, the
Connie.
teammate dragging him away from the rest. That is so sick.
There's another one.
Jeez.
That's Wildcat down.
Quick little res.
Ooh, this
Oh
is
my
a
God, that's
risky one.
sketchy.
Also,
good.
poor guy's arm. My guy had a dislocated shoulder.
Hello.
Oh my God. Oh, bro, the building came down with that.
Say goodbye to your cover, I guess.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
Yeah,
that
led to
building
the
hit,
double.
that rocket hit a person, and then the impact from that, and also their corpse.
But look at the teamwork, man. The res came in too, so she's back on her feet as well.
Look at Lulu in a tank.
There we go.
Never thought I'd see the day. But once his armor comes up, you got to get in it.
Yeah. I mean, it changed the whole game, right?
Uh-huh. now they're going to try their absolute best to get close to this.
Yeah, I mean, they need to get going on the caps. They're about down about half of their tickets. And they don't have a cap through yet, so need to get rolling on this A and B. Oh, Stone Mountain just straight out into the open.
I think he thought he had a little bit more of a lane there that was available to him, but you can see where all those players are pushed
On the
up.
left, on the left.
Yeah, that little ledge on the left is lethal, isn't it? We saw that's where Pestily was just a moment ago.
Yeah.
So common little push-up route, quick little repair as well.
Stone trying to keep the team in this one, trying to keep the armor going.
Don't worry, no one's coming through.
It's gonna full up.
This is a very doable capture. They should be fine here.
They
are
have
going
B
to get
secured,
it.
so if they're able to get this one, they're going to be in a really nice spot to try to advance this forward. So you need to be able to get both of these caps, and then you're going to go ahead and advance forward. So there you go. Sector's going to be grabbed. And that should be a little bump up on tickets, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did we lose B? Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
You hear the comms.
Yeah.
Oh, I ran him. Oh, I'm so out of it.
Unsure of what to do here, Stone Mountain, but he's got a lot of options here. You can see the UI, how it plays out. You can go for your classes right away, all available to you. Okay, Tim, we'll take that grenade back next time.
Bye, building.
That building is crumbling. Yep, here comes the tank. Oh man, this is just wild. And look at all this cover you could just rip through.
You kind of have to use these lanes, right? Try and like scale up around it, otherwise you're just getting melted on the street.
They gotta watch out on that right.
Wait, was Scum
alley.
on the back? I swear Scum was on the back of that.
I couldn't quite tell.
No, but
Would've
right
been
now his
great one.
cover's
Now
just
he's dead.
left. The tank left him.
Tank just pulled away.
Oh, Tim!
Oh, Scum just got hung out to dry, man.
The tank, our cover just moved.
Hey man, that's Battlefield, dude.
Yeah.
You can't expect that tank to stay there forever. Someone's shooting at him more than likely.
When your squad mate's not the one driving, you are at the best.
Yeah. Not the randoms, man.
Oh. He's okay, definitely keeping him safe.
Oh, tanky tank, baby.
Oh, just ramming him.
Damn! Oh my word! It's like a
Look at the
battle
health
bots on
of this thing.
steroids.
He's got the chase. Well, the instant grab attempted a res.
I don't think there's much
they
of
got
that
cleaned
coming.
up.
Yeah, I think that one's kind of done for.
That just looked like an insane version of BattleBots with death.
Yeah.
You know, thrown in
see
there.
it. I see
You
it.
know, but it was good. I liked it. I was a big fan. I want to see someone pull out the drone that blows up.
Oh, I saw the recon drone.
Yeah, I want to see one of those eventually.
Yeah.
That was those look cool.
I want to see if you can put C4 on a drone and fly it into people.
I
think that the likelihood of that is very high.
That would make me very happy. If I can just laden
I'm
build
pretty sure
drones,
you could probably just throw C4 in just about anything.
Yeah.
and then just straight in. A little bit of synergy, you know, you got to have the pilot. What we got here, Benny. It's a big old street to cross map. And I'll say this before, it does remind me a little bit of Crossfire, and that map was the death me without smokes. Like,
Yeah.
And luckily you can see some smokes up there because that's a brutal cross.
And here you can see the peak, the lean and peak workout as well. Just get near that corner and then you're able to just scoot around it, which is really nice.
Ooh. This is just a death channel at the moment.
Yep.
Trying to scale forward. I mean, just the cover just starts getting obliterated. And your options become a lot more limited. They need some armor to really try to scale forward here to get this save.
Yeah, and they don't have any of that available to them right now, so it's going to be really tough for them to climb this.
Yeah, and it's kind of when you're tempted to go for like recon or something a little bit more distancey, as you said, maybe some armor to scale up with, unless you want to split the outskirts, but this is brutal area to try and take.
I mean, this is also the thing is that as you go deeper, it kind of just narrows down across the board. Because you go from having to cap A and B to be able to secure that sector to now just 1 point. So all of your enemy's forces are right there on top of you. And if you're not able to get that first sector capped quickly, you're working with a lot more limited tickets.
That minimap is scaring the life out of me. Someone's coming for a res on Courage. That's wild. They're literally next door. No!
No, there was a crack in the wall there you could see. Good try.
Calling it there as well. Crack on the right.
Good
Again,
try,
look,
good try.
these maps change. What
Yeah.
felt safe a moment ago, one grenade towards it, one RPG, suddenly there's gaps to work with, new lines of sight. to be worried about, but what to be worried about right now is Scump on the tear, so going to clear that rooftop though. Sword, just a pixel out of place up there.
Throw the nade.
When in doubt, chuck a nade. Something will happen.
I think that's a phrase.
Or you could just roll engineer and just blow it up with an RPG. Just saying, it's a valid strategy.
Yep.
You know? I think a lot of people are probably questioning my sanity with just how much I'm talking about blowing things up. Which is fine.
He's got himself pretty far forward here.
Kind of
It's cathartic. I think you're allowed.
We're allowed a little bit of carnage destruction.
Oh. Was that nade? Oh, it's an RPG that they just sent in.
See?
And look, that's how you handle it, apparently. Oh, this is a lovely overview, right? So they've got a little bit of that armor now scaling up with a couple of your players on either side of the streets trying to find that crossfire, get that suppressing fire, and allow everyone else to kind of work up with the tank. Still not going to be easy.
Massive. Hey, good try, bro. I think it was a bug you, Seth.
Really liking Courage's suppressive fire on top step. I'm really liking that. He's looking for the targets, though. He's got a few. Oh,
Lord.
Where do these guys come from?
He's bringing the team forward, but yeah, you got these players just scaling forward, regaining that space.
Such a good spot right there.
They still have it, potentially.
Yeah,
Rez comes in, it's got to backpedal and hold the stairs.
Oh, Saikuno coming in hot. Everyone just working together in this. That was a teammate, but it's fine. We're locked in. It's very hectic right now.
Look at Tina coming in with the res.
Team player. It's still such a choke, but that was...
That's Fusely.
Wait, it's got a Fusely's perspective. She's doing good.
Yeah, she managed to clean those up.
Let's support the homie.
I've not been seeing that M4 though. That's kind of nice with the hip fire. You got that little dot on the side for it.
Play the wall, play the wall.
Let's go, Fusely.
Rip and tear, girl.
Get the constant resupplies in as well.
Oh, that grenade's actually going to blow off a chunk of that.
Well, I think the house just blew up,
Yeah.
which is a bigger problem.
Maybe
The problem we have
bit
has gone.
All right, guys, I think we're getting evicted.
So they go upstairs, structurally not looking sound. Oh.
Okay. Okay, punch on that.
This is a great spot that they're holding
Yeah,
down.
this is nice.
The problem is, just be careful. Don't group up too much.
That RPG's coming, man.
That RPG is coming.
You can smell it a mile. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Although ammo on the little
Nade
thumper.
launcher? Nade launcher?
Yeah. There's that assault class, man. You're seeing it, right? So much versatility up on those front lines. Gives you so many ways to play out. Here's some ammo for you. Canted sights, too? Usually's been decking out the weapons, man.
Oh, she's back on it. She's trying to open up a little bit of space here.
Reload every weapon she has.
You only got a couple tickets.
I do like with that, like, woo!
Nice.
The ACO's so clean at this range, right? Like almost like a 4 times-ish, like maybe 2. Super, super nice.
Let's go. 5 tickets remaining, and Fusely is absolutely dominating. Love to see it.
Can she get the final kill?
Come on.
They're playing. I mean, look
Who
how
wants to swing that corner?
everything's slowed down. There's no one up.
Yeah, it's a minor contest back onto the point, but you have to suspect that there's just not going to be many enemies left alive here at the moment.
1 ticket remains.
On the other side.
Courage is... Wait, they're on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back over encourages. Yeah, they're able to get this cap, so that's going to
Good cap.
extend it. So this game, this one's going the distance a bit. 2 more sectors to go.
Good luck. There's 2 more enemies to be found around here. You can see it to the top. 1 left to be kind of flushed out of here, but a fight's still to be had.
There it is. They got it. They got their 100 tickets.
They're back up.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so close as well. Nice little cap at the end.
And I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure that as you try to kill the retreating enemies, that is going to add to the tickets that you're able to scale forward. So cleaning up the enemies on the retreat, it opens up a bit of initial space because they have to wait for a respawn, but I think that also does benefit you as far as just how many more bodies you have to try to throw at the problem.
That's pretty dope.
I think they're splitting up towards that A side though, but this is still choked out. Smoke's now being put up. Med pack going down. Res coming in. This is nice coverage.
Fire.
Hey, it's fine. He'll die for the teammate. Should be able to get a res on this though. Tim's close. Everyone's close by. They can kind of chain res up there.
All right, Now we got some tank play here from Boostley, so we'll see what she can do.
Maybe just secretly a vehicle queen.
Could be.
That could be the one. Oh, I love this little like overpass at the top.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of footage of this. I think a lot of us did. We were waiting. Saw this area in there.
This area looks fun.
It looks sick.
Look at all this cover, this natural cover that's kind of sprawled out here.
But now this brings us back into, going into the third sector, 2 more points that you have to cap. And the longer that it goes, those fewer tickets you end up getting.
Yeah.
It just becomes such a difficult grind. So this is where teamwork is really going to come into play.
It is. And again, these street crosses are lethal. If you're over-dependent on the SMGs earlier, you might start suffering because there's going to be some range elements now. You're going to need people with those ARs come back out, like Scump right there, catching on that cross. You need that layering up, use those vehicles to scale to those sides, take the space off the back. That's a high fire rate, but damn, he's got some control on that thing.
Anthony, no!
That scope as well.
Yeah.
What is that?
Nate's been experimenting with a good amount of scopes. He's been having fun with it.
Yeah. It's clean. It's
I think
just
that's the
pretty
6 time.
rangy.
Is that the 6 time one, I think?
It looks kind of like a 6, right?
Yeah, I think that was the 6 time scope. The 6 or the 5. There's a lot.
Nice.
So what's really cool too is that the scopes, they have a lot of variety on the scopes. You can also do the canted scope as well. So you have the ability to either go long range, and then you can only add a hollow to the canted, which is really nice. And I think like that really does open up like what you can do with the guns and so much variety.
I'm a sucker for like scopes, attachments, stuff like that, because I think it looks beautiful to the game, and you kind of figure out your own playstyle with it. And again, just seeing canted eye fights like that, hold on, this is getting a bit. It's all good. We can recover. We're back.
Yeah, we got the wall there.
Again, you've seen that personal preference coming in. Like, we've been LMG, like,
Yeah.
whatever suits, whatever works for you. Hip fire, probably ain't gonna cut it, but it was an ambitious play.
Yeah, when we started things, everyone was rolling assault or recon, and now you're starting to see more NGs. You're starting to see more support, which is great.
And I think it's so situational, map dependent, moment dependent, right?
So you can spawn.
And also just what your teammate needs.
Yeah.
What's your squad need at that time to be able to build up with, take that next point? What are we being done over by? Like, hey, maybe it's those shotguns, let's get some SMGs in. Let's keep them at range. Let's ignore those points so we can in those choke points. Let's play on the extremities. So again, there's options galore here. Here comes the shotgun. Speaking of them, Tim rolling this, but he does have a shotty with just a pistol, and keep in mind he's support here. He's right that medic class, right? So again, not just assault, but he doesn't have that versatility now. Now he's got that res instead.
They're making a real go of this. The cap getting ready to come through. They're already getting control of B. If they can race this and be able to get it in time.
Let's go.
Huge.
You need to go ahead.
They only have 30 tickets for B, though. Seems like they're on it currently.
Yeah, but how far up is the opponent's push? That's the scary factor, right? How close are they to you? You 2K? Right, how far away are they from that B point? Tim is making that mad dash now. Shotgun locked in, loaded. Teammates falling around him, though. And you can see the destruction here already. It's been opened up. He needed that one, but he's going to get the follow-up as well. Tim creating space. Trying to get that cross, just caught.
That's always going to be a tough one there. You're going into the open street, and you only have a short-range weapon to try and deal with that. A couple of tickets left, and this is big, though, right? They cannot allow the blue squad here, Courage's team, they cannot drop tickets. They have to keep their teammates alive, but a tank around the corner there from Silk actually just decimates everyone in that alleyway.
From the other side, push with the tank, maybe.
Push with the tank, you heard the call.
11 tickets remaining, and they need to get the cap.
It's go time.
A as well, flashing. It's a little bit of pressure coming through, but right now they're in control of B.
7-3 on the point here. They've got the numbers on this side of the map, but still they have to hold on to it. And you've got to keep in mind, they're losing the other side right now as well. This is a fight on 2 fronts.
Big one here. All right, they managed to remove the cap.
Four enemies now.
There, the fortification. Now they're going for the capture here.
They've got numbers on the side, but there's going to be armor down the street.
Yeah, they gotta get this now.
And it's going into overtime.
1 on the point. Need to clear them off. Secure this totally.
And there you go.
There it is.
They got
Hold this down low.
They need to clear out A is the problem. There's pressure on both sides, and they just don't have the tickets advantage.
Here comes that sweep back in. It ain't over yet.
Pestley's looking to try to bring this one to a conclusion, and that'll do it.
Good try. Good try. Honestly, Because that could have been a flip.
It could have been. You saw how close it gets, and again, we're just getting so many of these Battlefield moments now, and it feels like everyone's learning this game at such a rate here. These players are learning on their feet.
Yeah, they really are. I gotta say, breakthrough, kind of fun. Down to run that one. If we, you know, because I liked it in BF1, so it's nice that, you know, like not only we got it here, but you got it with all these new modern gadgets and tools and all this stuff, man. Pretty damn cool.
I think that's one that I'm going to it's going to be my fallback, because it's kind of like Rush. It's very similar, but you don't have the destruction on the objective, so that recap can come through, whereas Rush is like, you know, plant the bomb, does it get defused? If it doesn't, then you get to go.
That's what he talks about.
All day, every day, 24-hour Operation Metro Rush. What more do you need to hear from me?
Yeah, we know. We know.
All right, guys. We'll be back in a little bit here, but for now, we have Aliak down on the floor with another one of our creators for a special interview.
Another one of the creators. I actually found myself Courage and Tim the Tatman, who we just saw on Breakthrough on Siege of Cairo. How incredible is that? But there's so much destruction over there.
Yeah, no, everything's getting destroyed all around us. We actually hopped the A point with no lives left, 14 of us. We made the big call. I'm not going to lie, Tim popped off that game. Scump was playing out of his mind. Nate was playing well. We're having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, the game is chaos. It's like so much going on, but even in the moment when you're with your squad, like when we hopped that point and we capped with like 1 life left, I was like, oh my God, it's fucking awesome, dude. Can we swear?
Yeah, Tim started that game with the sniper, and I'll be honest, it was arguably the worst performance I've ever seen. Once he put that away, he was doing really well.
And then I changed, I realized I made some adjustments, and I went medic with a shotgun, and I was helping the team out.
Okay, but the most important question, out of the two of you, who's the best one?
Me.
Me. That was funny. Back to you guys. Yeah, Tim is horrible.
Okay, bud. God.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for the coverage. Yeah, Tim's horrible. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm glad you guys are having fun. We're going to go throw it back to Golden Boy. Keep enjoying the event. It looks like they are already. I'm going to let them go get back to the games.
Well, that is Tim the Tatman and Courage. And Tim, you know, he had his moments. He had some good moments. So, you know, we'll take it for what it is. But we're now joined by Ryan and Alma here to talk about what we just saw, the game, everything. Firstly, first time for you, Alma, how you doing? How's everything?
Good.
Great job on the presentation as well. Had to have been pretty fun. All the explosions behind you guys.
Oh my gosh, it was hype.
Yeah, it's pretty cool with the whole like immersive XR setup. Pretty dope. But yeah, let's talk about how this day has been for you so far. We had Ryan up here. He's old news. So
who cares?
What about for you, Alma?
Story of my
How's it
life. Well, it's been so unreal to see everybody playing the game for the first time, getting their hands on those controllers, just like really getting out there and having a blast. The energy in the room has been unreal. It's really been it's been super exciting and energizing to see everybody's reactions. This is the moment, kind of, I think that all of us have been waiting for, working on the game, to like see people actually having fun with it, seeing the destruction, seeing people use different classes. It's really been it's been a phenomenal day. Like I don't think any of us could have asked for anything more.
Yeah, Ryan, we were talking about it earlier, but you know, this has been so far. You've had a chance now since you come up on the desk, be able to walk around, meander, socialize with the people a bit more. Anything to share?
I mean, it's just been electric, right? I mean, watching people jump in. Some of them play a ton of Battlefield through their gaming life. Some people are sort of more new, and just the excitement that people are having, the fun that they're having in the game, just seeing the smiles on the faces of everybody. I think the team is just ecstatic to get to interact, you know, with these, you know, some of these experts out there that can really sort of, you know, make it feel together, make it feel like a community. And that, to me, is one of the most favorite things about Battlefield, is that just sense of community that comes with this game.
100%. Now, of course, we're taking a look at domination now. Not all that different from Conquest theoretically, but, you know, if you play domination in other games, the logic's still very much here, right? You got your 3 points, your middle section. You want to try and control that, maybe force the other team, triple cap, however that may play out. But what can people expect with domination in Battlefield versus the way it is, or even in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I think here, and the thing I really like about domination is you know, in that small space, that intensity that comes with sort of the more infantry, you know, based gameplay here. Yeah. I think destruction is where you can really see, you know, we talked about this morning, really see the gameplay come through, and that finding new paths to get to those flags. How do you get that triple cap? How do you get through the level? You know, and where the guys are playing right now, you'll start seeing just things getting destroyed. Yeah. And what that does to the lanes that the players can run through is just it just makes it it's battlefield domination.
Yeah, one of the things that I remember, we were watching one of the maps, I believe it was Empire State. There was a big fight at a staircase, and the whole time in my mind, I'm like, you just toss a rocket up there, or some C4, blow out the floor from underneath them, and then take the fight down here. And it's like that aspect of it that I think is just like so Battlefield, so precious to the franchise. But I guess, you know, when it comes to like a lot of the offerings and the modes and stuff, it really does feel like you guys aim for versatility and just a lot of options here.
Yes.
You know, is that more or less like what should we be expecting when the full game comes out?
Well, absolutely. I think more than ever before, we wanted to give our players a ton of variety with how they play Battlefield. We want it's all about the modes, the classes, the weapons, the gadgets. There's all sorts of layers that are being brought to this experience. And for sure, what you're going to see with the launch package is just more ways to play than ever before in Battlefield 6.
Oh, that's excellent. I mean, and we've seen so many here. We've had domination, we've had breakthrough just now, we had squad deathmatch as well. Any favorite modes for you guys in particular that stands out?
I mean, I love the smaller modes. I love domination.
Infantry guy?
Yeah, and I love the intensity of it, right? So I think back to some of the most fun I ever had was domination in Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
And just I felt that the levels that the team had there we built for that game just were so much fun to play, and that really got me as a player really into Battlefield at the time. So for me, domination and squad deathmatch, I love, and I think the maps and the combat zones that the team have built for these have just been awesome.
Honestly, and for me, like, I love those all-out warfare modes. I love the sense of chaos. Like, I love running around with the squad in a big match. So honestly, for me, I feel like Conquest is kind of the one for me.
Hey, that's the bread and butter, you know? When it's all said and done, right, we're going to be playing Conquest until the lights go out, you know, which is it's as it should be in Battlefield. Now, we saw a lot of things today, got a lot of little treats here, you know. One of them in particular, I've been wanting to talk about it, but we'll mention a bit of it here, was the single player. Saw a bit of that. Anything that, well, we watched the gameplay, anything you guys could share? I know we're not talking about it explicitly here, but I gotta ask, I gotta try. And who wants to take this?
Well, Alma's been working on it, you know, with the team. So I'll let Alma weigh in on what she can.
Hit me with it.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I can't wait to be able to talk more about single player and to have more people experience single player. Definitely stay tuned, because before launch we're going to have more to say
and it's
about
like a full-on campaign.
It's a full campaign. It's a full Battlefield campaign, so stay tuned. We're really excited to be able to give you more of single player before launch.
The story is really, I like it. You know, it's a little different, a little straightforward, but at the same time, you know, you got a lot that you can play with when it comes to that, right? Is like Pax Armada, how does that kind of play into the world that we're seeing here when we play multiplayer?
Yeah, so I mean, the world of the whole Battlefield universe is established in single player, so what you're seeing now in the multiplayer playing as Pax Armada, NATO, we're getting to have both sides. That's all established in the single player, so you're going to get to experience like those high-octane, high cinematic moments in single player. You're also going to be able to learn more about the characters, come to get to know sort of the faces behind the campaign as well. So there's a ton to love about single player, and we can't wait to share more about it.
And there's going to be some familiarity as well, right? Because some of the maps we're seeing here, we're also going to be treated to over there as well.
Yeah, and I think as well, like that whole world coming together as a package, and as we talked about earlier today, is that Battlefield universe that we're trying to build. And again, like with Pax Armada, that narrative that the team has built spills over into multiplayer, and that you know the mysterious coalition that comes with it, and you know, in this PMC sort of gives us the tools and ability to really evolve this game, you know, even after launch, where we take it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, seeing everything that we have in store for us, we even got a little firestorm, if you will, you know, that looks kind of cool. We, of course, we don't have to talk about that right now. Sure, there will be plenty to share down the line, but it does really feel like variety is the spice of life with this game. And you guys have done a great job of being able to give people lots of options. And it plays off. It's very clear.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, I think what we want to do is just showcase, you know, what Battlefield has to offer to players and meet players where they are, right? So as Alma said, she loves Conquest. I mean, that's the bread and butter, that all-out warfare, tanks, helicopters, jets, just everywhere. Getting into those small, intense modes. Single player is going to be a big hit. I mean, this, you know,
as we talk about, the spiritual successor to BF3 and 4 is just let's deliver that feeling to players again and show them what Battlefield really can be.
The eye test immediately for me was literally that. I was like, oh crap, this is BF3 and 4. I was like, this is crazy. What? Oh, what year is this? It was amazing. But we all know games take a long time to make, right? You guys have been working on this one for a hot minute. Multiple studios coming together for this. What has been like, a favorite part, Alma, for you in the development process of this game, if there is one that sticks out to you?
I feel like for me, like there's no other game that I would be able to work on where I would be able to get exposure to so many industry veterans. Not only that, but just collaborating with 3 other studios. So having 4 studios all working together, all super motivated to make a kick-ass Battlefield. Like, that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The level of expertise that people are bringing to the table, the sort of different perspectives and different backgrounds, it's really like a rich tapestry.
How was it for you guys coming in from Motive?
Yeah.
A lot of, you guys do a lot of different games, right? I mean, I've been following the Motive dev team for a while now. Different vibe coming in the Battlefield, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, to come in as the new kids on the block and to also come with this sort of rich background of working on narrative, story-driven experiences, and to be able to bring that to Battlefield is an exceptional opportunity for us to be able to work with people who've been working on it for a long time, who really know the franchise, and all of us kind of coming together in a creative melting pot to be able to deliver this experience, like, and such a big experience with so many sort of aspects to it. It's just been unreal. It's been like it's honestly been a dream come true.
That's amazing. It's good to hear, because sometimes when you hear big projects, big teams, corporate America, not the greatest. So it's always a little bit of like that slowdown, but it feels like for you guys, you guys are all really collaborative.
Well, yeah, and like, it's not always easy. Like, it's not like a walk in the park all the time, but
you're
like,
human.
Yeah, exactly. But I always feel like we're having such a great time as we do it.
No,
like,
they're doing the opposite. John,
despite the level of challenge or the level of ambition, the fun is there as well. I don't know. What do you think, Ryan?
I mean, this has been like probably one of the most fun things in this building this game has been for world-class studios coming together. Is just like taking advantage of the difference they bring. I mean, Motive in that sort of world-class storytelling. We're going to get an awesome single-player campaign out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the versatility of Criterion coming in and helping us. And, lucky for me, got to work with them on BF5 and 2022 as well. DICE, Ripple Effect, that everybody coming together wanting to make the best game you can make.
Yeah.
And when you look at what people are playing today,
yeah,
it just feels like I don't think we get there without those 4 studios really working together. And to me, it's been one of the most exciting and awesome experiences I've had in making a game.
Yeah, before I let you guys go, and thank you so much for the chat. Alma, I asked Ryan earlier, but I don't want to ask you here. The one thing that you want fans to really look out for, be prepared for when they load up the game for the first time, whether it's the open beta or heck, even the release on the 10th.
I guess the thing that I want our players to look out for is just like to have fucking fun. Like, just like have
and yes,
a
Tim,
blast.
you can curse on stream, just so you know.
Sorry.
No. I mean, hey, we started the show off and you guys already set the tone, so I love it. But no, go on. Didn't mean.
Yeah, no, I just want people to get out there and have fun. I want them to play the different modes. I want them to play the classes they love. Like, I want to see people making the most of this experience, because just today has been so unreal. So when there's even more people, when everybody can get their hands on it, I think it's going to be a blast.
Awesome. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. What a blast this has been. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying every second of it, chatting with the community, chatting with your colleagues here. What a journey this has been. Any final thoughts, Ryan, before I let you go?
No, I mean, this has been awesome. I mean, just the reception for the game, the reception from people, and just like I said earlier, like seeing the smiles on people's faces while they're hands on keyboards, hands on controllers, just loving the work that we put out there.
Yeah,
just feels awesome.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I can comfortably say, game devs like to make fun. Right? That's the whole job. And for you guys to see the fun translate to the players on their faces, as you said, that's a big thing. So congratulations to you guys. What a journey this is.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, well, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Thank you so much for your time. And we'll be bringing in some of our other talent here in a little bit to go through the games. But thank you guys once again.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you. Now, of course, we'll be bringing back Pansy and Achilleos as we get back into the action there. Of course, you heard from Ryan MacArthur, as well as Alma Talbot, who are the minds that have helped bring this game, as well as the entirety of the 4 studios across Ripple Effect, Criterion, DICE, and Motive. making this game a reality, working together in collaboration. Truly, truly cool stuff. But we got Pansy and Achilleos back on the phone. Hello again, friends.
It felt like you were really hyping them up, and then you're like, oh, but Seth and Lauren are back.
Yeah. No.
Oh, look at these really cool people who've made their dreams come true, and then it's just us.
Not at all.
Being awful.
Not at all. The good news is, hey guys, we
got a good one.
We got another great guest coming up here, a return. Just couldn't stay away from us.
No.
We got the legend David Sterling back on the desk here to talk about some more of what we're seeing here. Dave, how you doing, bud? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that mic up a little closer. There you go. There you go.
I'm doing great.
All right.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, just hang out with us.
Yeah, you know, we talked about shotgun before.
Yeah.
There's a squad there that figured out the counter.
They did?
Oh, really? Do you know who it is? Have you seen their names?
It's
If
the
you
OGs,
see them.
it's the, you know, tactical Brits and
Okay.
It's our battlefield vets.
If we see them, we got to go on board. Because this map, people have started to like run that shotgun more and more, so I'd love to see them
so the,
anti it.
The counter is basically you play the engineer, right?
Okay.
With SMGs,
yeah.
hipfire, hipfire signature trait, you win. There's like a...
That's how they were. I kept seeing them go for the hipfire with the kind of like the laser dot on the side of it.
Yeah.
Like they built the weapons around it as well.
Yeah.
So that makes so much more sense that it was working out for them.
It's fun to see because this is the stuff that takes like months internally.
Yeah, to figure
rotate,
out.
yeah.
3 hours they've got it.
Give nerds the opening. They'll go for it. They'll break the game down, man.
But it's good. I mean, it's sort of expected, but it's really cool to see.
Yeah. Was there anything coming into this where you were like, oh, I wonder if people take advantage of this or
Oh yeah, I mean all of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, all of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of labs tests, right? And that's obviously that sort of removes all the risk, at least the bad stuff. But then there's always something.
Yeah.
There's always something. But no, I mean in general, it's it's smooth sailing.
Yeah.
And it's fun. I think that's the key thing. You don't get like annoyed. Oh, it was me.
Yeah. Exactly. Look at Loco.
Yeah, he's
really enjoying this plant.
Yeah, he's shopping for planters. Yeah.
Yeah. There's always one of these, right? Like I was like, oh, maybe we get to see some of that hip fire.
He
You know
wants
what I mean? Like no.
RPG kills, but he has an SMG, so.
Yeah, exactly. He could be the one to save us, but in reality, probably not.
Yeah, no, not Aaron.
No.
He's just gonna chill behind that potted plant, live his best life. Here's Empty though. She'll put on a show.
Now we started to see these become more and more popular as well. Like again, seeing that versatility, like even as like going as a recon, starting to see people actually using it in the kind of longer sight lines, like not even just like sniping, 800 meters away. We're talking maybe 100 meters or up close, right?
Yes. I mean, and we try to build the maps around that, right? And those combat zones with the modes that you have these lanes where the different ranges are.
Now, a question that I have is when you talk about combat zone, right? It sounds like it's it's like a barrier within the map. Is it possible to change the barrier if you guys want to add something?
Yeah, of course. I mean, basically the way we look at it, right? In the past, when we did maps, we built them for Conquest or Rush or something like that, and then we tacked on some TDX.
Yeah.
You know, and what we're trying to do is make sure that Domination, in this case, has a really good area for it designed from the get-go, but it doesn't, destroy the regular Conquest or Breakthrough map that lies underneath, or when you run vehicles on it, it still works.
It's wild you guys have gone for that. Like, you've set the bar so high, it's like, yeah, okay, so we're still going to be doing the classic Studio Conquest, but we're also going to specifically make these areas that complement quite different gameplay at times. Like, that's an incredibly high bar to try and achieve.
There's also a whole layer of, cover placement and pre-destruction, as we call it, for the modes that is active or inactive, depending on what you're playing.
Oh, wow.
To really teach players, especially in the small modes, that, hey, this, you can go through here.
Yeah,
there's some cracks in the wall. Yeah.
Interesting. There's definitely, I'm picking it up as I'm seeing it. Oh, man. But also, that's exactly, I told you Aaron was just going to shoot someone with a rocket eventually. Man.
The rate of fire on that thing is so nice, actually.
He's hipfire meta.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Hipfire meta.
I was trying it with more of the assault rifles earlier, and it just wasn't working. I tried to load it out to it, and it was just like, okay, once it gets beyond 30, 40 meters, it's not landing like I'd want. But now knowing about the engineer class and that kind of way to build it, okay, I guess I've got my new thing now.
So that's a really good example of the signature weapons really shining through, right? I mean, you can still do that on another class, but then you probably don't win against the shotgun if you hit all of the shots.
Yeah, it did feel like that. It felt like there is strength in these sort of classes coming through and kind of the way to build around it.
Smart play.
This is one of them, right? This is the squad you're talking about. There's that hipfire again. We started to see it before. God, that beams. What sort of range would you expect it to kind of be really,
I wish I knew that.
viable? I know, that's a hard question, right? It's just kind of like...
But it's like to the corner here. Like, it's not very far.
Yeah, so you still have to kind of play around it,
You can tap fire it a little bit, but then you sort of lose the rate of fire advantage.
Yeah.
So you have to push.
I was seeing some people on Empire State beam with a good aim on that SMG. So it is possible. You just got to unload your entire clip. And that's it.
Yeah, but from a good vantage point on that map, right? There's that whole C area, like AR dominates.
Yeah.
Because there's so many entry points that doesn't have full-on cover either. So we're trying to get all those ranges dialed in, so you always can play your type of weapon. Like it's always a place for me to go super close range or snipe or whatever you want to do.
I don't think we've gotten that great of an example of it quite just yet, because I think a lot of people have been leaning into playing assault and whatnot, and going into vehicles. So haven't seen too much recon at long ranges. Have there been any changes to like bullet drop when you are engaging out, past 100 meters, etc., or is it widely what we kind of come to expect from previous titles?
I think there's like a mix, right? Might be misquoting it, but I think there's differences in the different sniper rifles.
Okay.
In how they work, and the longer barrel versus and some of the bullet. There's more range here. I think we're sort of tapping into some of our older games, multiple of them, not just one.
I was looking at it. It feels like we've got like bullet trails as well on some of the bullets coming out from some of the sniper rifles, so it's kind of nice seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, they're there. I know that's not maybe the favorite of every sniper out there ever.
But there's always the people on the other side who've just been beamed by snipers, so it's...
I want it to be readable. I mean, it's also when you are perpendicular to it, then you see it a lot. If you're not, then it's almost invisible. Because what it's supposed to do is like lead you to seeing the glint.
Exactly.
If they're still aiming.
Okay.
So you could move.
I guess it does encourage that, right? You can't just hunker down as much without there being maybe not necessarily counterplay, but someone can look into it. They've been dominated by this one person.
I mean, it leads to a flank or something like that.
And I believe we did swap over maps. We're on Liberation Peak once again, but this time with domination.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is where I'm hoping that maybe we can get some of those examples. I mean, obviously, going to be a shrunk down portion of the map, but if we can get some long-range engagement on those snipers.
If people realize destruction is such a big, like you can basically level this thing, then it opens up, right? Then the sight lines become pretty far.
Yeah.
See, now in that instance, what I would have done is I would have blown up that roof.
Yeah.
I mean, it does.
I still got a Cypher. Oh, I was Cypher too. That was Cypher.
Even like the scopes on these sort of weapons coming out as well, you can play it at this range, right? Like, again, you're looking at a Recon who's still very much within, 100 meters here roughly. Looks viable. Beautiful line of sight. As you said, the destruction just leading into it.
That's the point, right? If you want that, you can create that space. That's part of it.
It's kind of nice if your teammates then worked around it, trying to open up more areas for you, blowing it up as they go along.
I mean, you can plan ahead. First SMG meta with your rocket launcher, break this point up, then, go recon. You're going to die at some point in this mode.
So Aaron's having a damn good time just sending rockets wherever he can.
but in this moment, for me as well, I'd love to be using this as like hipfire, right? This sort of like close quarters, you've got nice corners to play around, some of your deflates to kind of work under, still in a nice range as long as you're not taking super open fights. You can stay on your feet pretty quickly.
And with hipfire as well with an SMG, that's the best weapon obviously for movement tech, if you will, like sliding, peek, jump shotting, all that kind of stuff is possible. You can counter it. It's not easy.
No, I've seen, I think maybe 2 players so far make it look very smooth.
Yeah, they will
when they get it down.
They will get it, it's there for sure.
A little bit of a late register there, but managed to be like, that's an enemy.
But that ready up time on the SMG, you're seeing the difference on that. When you're on the sprint and you come out of it, that gun is flying up as soon as it's available. So I can see how that counters the shock.
Also the transition between the, hipfire and ADS.
Yeah.
Very smooth if you play with the right setup.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start looking at these player setups. Try and take them home with me so I can give them a try at some point. But again, the movement here still looks so clean as well. Like trying to just scale around this again with all this destruction, all of the layering, and it still looks good. It's beautiful.
To be fair, this is one of my favorite maps in the small modes because DS has it's like a slight hill, right? So you have all the long sidelines. Any class is useful here. They haven't figured that out yet, but if you start playing Recon on this one with using your tugs, like information warfare, pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't.
No, me neither.
No, now. I'm waiting for the Battlefield boys to figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to see Westy figure it out.
To be fair, they can't be
They'll
the
get
ones
it
that
down.
figure everything out. I mean, they've been figuring it all out. It's been great.
We'll eventually get to that point. I think right now everybody just wants a big gun and it just goes brrr, and they want some stuff that goes boom.
And
So
that feels good as well, right? I mean, I'm all for that. I think it should feel good, like it should be fun, right? It's not all about being at the very top of the scoreboard.
You want it to, yeah, exactly. Well, and that's also part of the reason why I love that we went back to the class systems as well, because it just like, you know, you kind of feel like, hey, you know what? Like we were talking earlier with some of the people who came up, they're like, I'm not the best shooter, but you know, I'll support the hell out of you, you know, and like I'll go and defib you whenever. And it's like that sense of accomplishment is still very important, even in a shooting game, right? Yes, obviously you still want to be able to shoot.
It's also just a journey, right? I want to do something weird. Oh, you know, we got the dog tags back.
Yeah, I saw that.
You can just go for stealing dog tags.
Which
That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, I saw that in the trailer. I was like, oh, we're back to the dog tags. That's fun.
I mean, it's one of the best things in my dev career when you have like a dev tag on and you know, getting hunted by half the server. Because that's the only way to get them, right?
Right on you, Tim.
It's actually so good.
Oh, okay, a dirty camper.
I mean, that house is about to get blown up.
Tim's not spotting him in the corner.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a T-Rex. If there's no movement, he can't see
that
it.
guy you see when you place a couple of tugs or use your motions. You know.
See, that sort of like tech, I think, will take time for you to get that like learning in and feel comfortable. Because as you said, maybe they go for those like feel-good moments where you're like, right, I've taken the point, I've got a couple of kills. But as you said, once you learn all the kind of tools that you've got to play with, the game just evolves, right? Like there is like, it's almost like a chess game. You move once, but there is that counter move. There is that counter step.
It's that Battlefield, you know, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, it is.
It's all
It
those
really
layers.
is.
And we're trying to make them deeper and more of them, right? And broad. So picking from some of our best previous titles and make it all sing in one.
If you don't mind answering some technical questions, I'm curious about. Seeing some of the gunfire shoot off here, I'm assuming bullet projectiles are like more projectile rather than hit stand?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Is that for ARs, SMG, all guns?
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of like...
Slugs, maybe not 100, but I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's cool, yeah, because I was seeing like the bullet trail and the bullets kind of fall down, so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we got some projectiles here.
Yeah, I think it depends on like barrel and, you know, bullet type and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's a range of that. I mean, then they're all projectiles, just that some of them are really fast, so...
Got it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you're the person to ask, actually. Maybe someone out there who knows the weapons very well, but I was kind of wondering, do you have slug and buckshot for the shotguns as well, or is it just kind of as is? I actually haven't explored that.
It depends on shotgun type, but yeah, I mean, we want... Has it been in the Battlefield before? It probably will feature it in some fashion, right? We want to make sure all the kind of types are there and broad and so on.
Yeah, I noticed that, you know, already having that kind of selection of different types of ammunition that you want to roll through. Go for higher penetration, but have, you know, increased recoil while sending those bullets out, so you can get those trade-offs and whatnot.
And of course, it needs to be fully balanced, right? To get it really finessing it, but I think also the bullets going for higher headshot multipliers, which in one of the labs playtests were on every gun, which they're not supposed to be. It should be the low rate of fire ones. So you have like a viable...
Yeah, that's... so what is the... because I'm also noticing as well, like, the TTK is, like, pretty good. It's got good...
Should be.
Feels balanced.
Feels balanced, yeah. Is that what you guys were aiming for, you know, a little bit more counterplay opportunity?
Yeah, and for the netcode as well to be so solid, you don't really talk about that. Which I'm happy that's not even a topic, right? Because, and that's also what labs testing has given us. Like that is... We trust our underlying systems.
Yeah.
I mean, I can even play this game. We have playtests in America where I can play from my basement in Sweden. And I mean, I have 162 milliseconds, but it's playable. It's like...
Yeah. Wow, that's actually impressive.
That's great for
maybe we can play
That's
together.
great for Seth, because he's in Korea.
I mean, there's going to be plenty of servers I'm sure that I'm going to be able to play on over in Asia, but at the same time, you know, I want to be able to play with my friends that still live here in the States.
Yeah.
So
I've extensively tested that for sure. So.
Yeah, he got you covered, you know?
That's perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. Good to know. Yeah, I know, like, there's...
Their snipers come out.
There they are.
Yeah.
I love seeing it. I love it. Enzie's actually nuts as well.
The quick scope looking for the third.
She's nasty. Yeah, go ahead. Poke. Peek.
Such an interesting loadout as well. Having the laser dot on it with the range and then that little stubby grip, but it's kind of working.
Oh, it's C4.
Oh my god. I'm still figuring out that C4's a thing in this. We saw someone just layering it on the corner of a building, waiting for someone to push past. It
In
was
this mode, it's absolutely a thing. Yeah.
really,
I mean, if there's someone taking your objective, right?
chuck it in.
You pre-throw them, blow it up. Yeah.
I did forget about that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hit him with it. Just
she heard that shot from behind as well.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Oh, gotta go for a reload.
Nah, this is no escaping now.
Well played, well played. Good try, good try.
Eyes on a machine gun.
Here's
Go,
Westy.
Westy.
That's right, one of our BF vets.
A sensible man.
That's right.
Sensible man with a sensible load, you know, out coming here,
standard.
shotgun. He does have, I think it's the suppressed shotgun he's got as well. So, I'm sure we'll see.
It's great when you're going on those flanks, just trying to storm through a
The
building.
little thumper is so sick. The little grenade launcher.
Oh, one more.
There goes the cover.
How dare you shoot me from the window? There you go, it's gone. But gap closing's not easy still.
It's one very big window is what it is.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's all it is. Just, you know, open up the scenery. You give it open layout, you know what I mean? Depends. But that, I think, that moment, I think, illustrates, and if you haven't played Battlefield before, and you've played other FPS games where they don't have the scale of destruction that Battlefield has, that right there is a perfect example of why this game kicks ass. Because you get shot from the right side, you're on a rooftop, you're like, okay, cool, I want to deal with this problem, I'm gonna blow it up. And then you blow it up, and then you break up that entire side of the map. That's the bread and butter of Battlefield, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have to think one step ahead at first, right?
Of course.
And if you do, you get rewarded, hopefully.
I love the fact I just heard someone desk slamming already out of like rage. And I just want to know how they died. I want to know what caused the desk slam at a nice reveal event.
Maybe it's an SMG now.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. They're figuring it out.
Could be.
The live evolution of the game as we go.
This one's getting, I mean, this has just become very dominant
Now
in the end. Started off pretty even, but runback's been pretty solid.
And as you were saying, though, the map kind of has changed and gone along, right? The destruction here, it's leveling out the playing field pretty quickly. I kind of want someone to go for that recon now, switch into it a little bit, late game, see if they can kind of polish those longer lines of sight. And again, there's open areas here. As much as it does feel quite close quarters, those big lines of sight are around, but when Pestely's running around with a shotgun, it's kind of hard.
I mean, on the point, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of fair. They have to be within this little square almost, right? But still enough cover to play around, but it's... Oh my god, that's a lot of players.
Oh yeah, he split the difference on both.
Yeah, when both, all the cover's gone, right? That's where the support.
Yep.
That's where the difficulty comes in, and there you have it. One tick left, and GG. All right, domination on Liberation Peak. I very much like that map for Dom. I think that is a nice, I like the variety in terrain. I like the natural cover. I like the openness in some of these lanes. Like, it's,
It also feels just like it flows very well from like the kind of respawns and kind of how people are like pushing towards the points here. It doesn't feel overly repetitive. You don't feel like you're just going into that one singular blender. There's different lines and approach points to all of these areas.
And I mean, the destruction, we've tried to tune it so it lasts the full round. Like,
you don't
for the
want
mode,
to flatten instantly.
it needs to be, and they're global settings, right? But we want it to be like never looking the same at the end. And of course, I mean, it shouldn't be completely coverless. What we call the destruction aftermath in this game is where we basically design that aftermath. That's why we have the piles. There's
still that
little
hard
lips
cover.
left. And all of those things are following our soldier metrics. So you can always count on that being crouch height, prone height, stand height, whatever it might be.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool to know. Okay.
That is true for making holes as well. So when you make a hole in a wall, if it becomes a hole, it becomes a hole you can use.
Oh, that's...
And consistently so.
That's interesting. So we saw, who was it? I think it was Scump earlier getting caught trying to res someone. There was someone just created a little bit of a gap in the wall. And then you saw the evolution going, oh, there's a gap in the wall, we now have to be worried about it. But if they knew that they could have pushed that back maybe, you know, worked through it, that could have been a different outcome.
Oh, we got a close game going on over here.
Yeah.
It's really close.
It's like all of them are starting to kind of come to a culmination here and come to a finish, but this one is going to be tight-knit.
But being on that B point is always brutal as well, though, because you've got both sides now coming out. You kind of have to just go, maybe we lose B, but we just push together towards one of the other cap points.
And the spawn rotates as well, so it's really hard.
A triple cap. This is going to be a really bad spot here for Westy and crew.
And does it have, how are the respawns kind of working in these? Is there that same sort of, you go across a certain point almost.
Yeah,
you
in
kind of
domination,
push
right?
them
That's
a
the
bit.
classic domination
Yeah, yeah,
setup. We want to stop the sort of Florian exploit that they used back
I
in the
was
day.
about to bring it up. I'm like, this man used to live just locking people into
Yeah,
those
and I think
spawns.
we have that in this because it's a little bit smarter now.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell everyone how it works.
No. But there's method to the madness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say it's better, and we've run domination quite far, or quite long on laps as well. And
it works around that.
It's working, yeah.
Perfect.
Man, the genuine.
Tarek, hey.
Tarek had a game.
All right, buddy.
Taking down tactical Brent, Benny, and those boys. So
He brought
that's
the guns out. That's the
a big one.
difference.
Yeah, he took off the jacket. He allowed the guns.
Pestely's got a shotgun under a car.
That's just mean.
He's like just a human landmine under there, just waiting.
I know. That is just mean. All right,
So
well,
you lose your ankles.
we actually do have an interview with Aliak standing by. She's there with one of our creators. Aliak, what's going on?
Yeah, I just found a Broken Machine who just won his map. You won domination, huh?
We just won that one, yeah, it was great. A lot of fun on that map. Very close quarters. It's pretty cool.
Okay, how did you enjoy that?
I didn't enjoy the sniping, but once I got the SMG, yeah, I felt back in the groove, so yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, do you have any favorite new mechanics?
Ooh, I mean, the destruction, the tactical destruction is one of my favorites, you know, just taking down the walls and everything coming down, stopping people from camping and hiding away, yeah, it's great.
How have you been enjoying the event so far?
Oh, it's great. It's really next level. They've done an amazing job. So many people. I think there's like 300 people here, which is insane. Yeah.
Definitely a lot of us. Any crazy moments, any favorite moments in the game?
Oh, I took out a jet with an RPG, so I might have to send you that clip. That was really nice, so yeah.
Please do. Okay, question. Maybe the most important one. Is Battlefield back?
It's back. 100% back. Yeah.
Let's go. You heard it here. Thank you so much, Broken Machine. Back to the desk.
Thank you so much for that, Aliak. Yeah, I mean,
Damn right it is.
Yeah. Look, it's always difficult because when you do these types of events, right, it's always like, oh, yeah, of course everyone's going to say that the game is doing good, you know? But I cannot stress enough. Like, we're just having a really good time watching the game and playing it.
Have you met Battlefield fans? Honestly, if it wasn't good, they'd have told you by now.
Honestly,
like,
yeah.
If it was dangerous, I'm like, are you going to ask him that? No, I guess we're good. Battlefield is actually back.
Look, obviously there's plenty of people that are out there, you know, watching this, probably being like, okay, you know what? It's looking all right, but I'm still not sure. I'm not going to pre-order yet. The beta's right there.
Beta,
you get to play it yourself, you get to test it, and then you can make your final judgments.
Yeah. I think, like, you're really able to just stand on business with this game and just be like, yeah, guys, look, you can believe us or you cannot play the game. How does that feel for you with the journey the Battlefield has been on up until this point? That has to feel kind of, you know, invigorating, right?
It feels quite amazing. I mean, it's finally doing the right things in the right order.
Yeah.
With enough size.
Yeah.
For this to be possible.
And time,
yeah.
right? That's a big one.
And time is an important aspect for sure, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys had, how long you guys have been working on this one? A couple years.
Yeah, I wasn't here for all of it, right?
Yeah,
I was here for the end.
Yeah, he came in for the good part. Okay, I peep.
Well, it was pretty long end, but I think it's 4 years total or something like that.
Wow, yeah. And hey, and the proof is in the results that we're seeing here on screen right now. You know, it's just like so much. And what's even more absurd is like what we're watching here is just the content that we're going to get in the open freaking beta.
I know.
Yeah.
Like there's more in the full game, right?
There is.
Oh, tons more. I mean, today we're like we're only seeing a couple game modes here, and then there's like so much more that's going to be packed into that.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact number. How much you guys are going to have in the open beta, if you know off the top of your head?
I think it's 4 maps, right?
4
I
maps?
think it's 4 modes as well.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, dude, back in the day, remember when you load up a game, it's 1 map, 1 mode. You're lucky. You get a day. Good luck. Have fun with the beta.
Yeah.
But now, like, look how much time you get with it. And on top of that, just so much content coming out of it.
I mean, the labs thing, I keep harping on it, but it's so enabling because it also shows us, hey, that's the way to do it. So open beta is really, truly open. That gives us so much input, both feedback, but also the data, right? From players playing at home, playing normally, recording problems, because there will for sure be something.
Of course.
But that's the way to do it.
Exactly.
It's very honest. It's like transparent. This is the game.
It's game development.
Yeah.
It's game development. That's just the nature of the beast.
I mean, I gotta call it out. Like, we've been going here for many hours, many lobbies, people loading in.
Yeah.
We haven't had crashes. We've had maybe like one thing where some you know, some shaders were looking a little bit weird. Everything has been fantastic. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I mean, I think that's the testament, right?
Yeah.
Sure, there's been things leaking, right?
Yeah.
Sure. But that's the downside of it. It's more like when does it happen?
Yeah.
But it's worth it because the stability and performance and just like quality control.
Yeah. We've been in and out of games just nonstop here, and I think that is a, you know, if that's how it's going to be here, I can't even only imagine what we're going to be experiencing in the open.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, open beta, then that's the true test, right? Everyone's configuration, weird
setups,
connections,
PCs,
yeah, wherever they live
different.
in the world, right? All of that, but that's
part of the
what's gonna
testing,
get us.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just that's the beast known as game development, man. And it truly is something awesome, for sure. We got, of course, now we're jumping into some conquest again. We got a big game going on here, team. This is going to be a wild one for sure.
Yeah, Battlefield boys back in the vehicles. They'll be happy enough. Oh dear, maybe not. Maybe I've lied.
Oh dear.
You killed your teammates.
Oh, okay, we're bugged. Yep. That's
you know, brutal.
If you don't have a horn to honk, you fire the cannons.
I guess it works.
Who was that?
I don't know who he just absolutely rinsed.
That's so funny. Now, what can I do to get friendly fire?
I mean, there's ways to get friendly fire.
I like how you're like, I have thought about it.
Yeah, we have thought about that. And the problems with that as well. That's something you want.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, look.
Like you don't want it to be exploitable. You don't want it to be trollable.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
there's
the internet.
many it's harder nowadays than it was back in the day.
Yeah, it's true.
You need to make sure that it's not like breaking everything.
I mean, Adrian,
I want to see one of those hits.
If you make it happen,
it would
so
be
help
wild.
me God.
Well, I love that we were seeing him zero up there as well, right? Up to 500 meters. Now going to try and maybe re-go about it. 'Cause this is one of the only maps, or I guess, kind of modes where we're seeing this range coming in. So, starting to see them actually, you know, scale up, use these sniper rifles properly.
What's going on? Okay, that jet's going to be taken to the sky now. If he gets this.
On. He's trying.
This is a hair
You know, I mean, you
off.
can just kill the helicopter now because it has no health.
Yeah, that thing is smoking. It's ready to just crumble. There's also a plane in the sky too, so if he doesn't handle the helicopter,
The
the jet will.
Yeah, nailing shots like that, it's so few and far in between where you're able to have it. When people really master that, it's great, but oh man. All right.
Kill off that too.
Yeah, Tactical Brit, I mean, a lot of our streamers, but they've been really using all of the options available to you in that tank.
I think that's their upside here, right? They have that experience. They know that's how you win in Battlefield. You adapt, you change, you know, you do something else.
No, it is impressive seeing the difference as well. Oh my God.
Into the spray down attempt?
So is, I mean, I was about to say, you know, some of the
Still got
classic
it.
Battlefield guys may not be as mechanically, you know, nuts as your, you know, Crim6 or Nade Shot, but you're seeing them understand the game in such a different level. As said, Battlefield can be approached in so many different ways.
Oh my.
Westy just got, what just killed Westy?
I think a helicopter just crashed on top of them.
Wait, that's what it was?
I don't, I was like,
Hey guys, I'm gonna go to the next objective. Blah!
It was flying in, I think layering in some rockets, and then just absolutely ate it.
Holy moly. That's nuts. But again, like you said, that's Battlefield.
It's revenge for all the trailers where there's a lot of helicopters dying.
poor old helicopters, man. Those pilots haven't been doing great, but
I mean, there's also, I mean, LMGs, for example, they do quite a lot of damage to helicopters if you get close. Like, if you go in, like, optimal range for those, they hurt.
Oh,
like,
really?
You don't want to get close to that. Nobody figured that out yet, but, like, that's the thing.
I just love that you're giving me all these tips so that when I open up the game and I play engineer and support, I can live my best life.
would the kind of higher caliber sniper rifles do a similar thing as well?
They hurt, they hurt, like, but it takes too long.
Yeah, so you'd want your LMG to be the one to...
You want them on an entry, right? So they basically fly into all your bullets traveling because they're projectiles.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen the bullet drop-off scene crazy yet, but I kind of want to keep my eyes on it here, right? Because this is when the scale comes
pretty
in.
fast. I mean, that's one of those things too. We want to make sure that it feels super satisfying too. It could be I think the snipers with picks as well are not like the longest range.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I would love to see some, like A to F combat happening. Like, get some people up into the mountains real quick.
Yeah, give me those 800
shoot
meter
across the
shots.
entire. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want to see that coming in, because when people really nail that shot, especially when trying to lead a target, and you just watch that bullet arc and just right into the helmet, it's just one of the most satisfying things.
Speaking of.
Here, okay.
And again, not zeroed up, just kind of aiming a little higher. That was you're looking at
nice
that.
one.
Pretty
CDE?
far off.
We'll take
yeah.
CDE.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all right with that.
I'm smacking shit.
Aiden's shining, man.
Back into the mountains.
Yeah, that southern side on the mountains is so nice to play from. Great vision across, but as soon as you're seen, you feel screwed. You want some range, but
yeah, there's a tank. I think
tanks.
also or an infantry fighting vehicle, I guess. And
Yeah.
a key thing with those are damage zones, right? So the back is your
is where to go for.
yeah.
Okay.
Or mines, right? But,
An attempt.
and that is.
Oh, he got him!
Whoa, nice good.
Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, yo, I can't believe I did that.
Come on, give me like a 200-meter shot and I'm on board. Give me a little distance. Yeah, it's like dealing with the vehicles and stuff like that feels like it comes with time. Like some people will learn it quickly because they'll go, oh, of course, I should aim for this point of the vehicle. This would work
But
out.
it's really important for us that that doesn't become frustrating, right?
Yes.
So because if you're a new player to Battlefield, we don't want to be like, oh, freaking
Another
vehicles.
tank, oh,
like,
they're blown up.
Get away, I just played in from that. It needs to still feel like I have a shot.
Yeah, there's an
counter.
outplay
There is
here.
something
Yeah.
I need to do that I'm not like knowing. I need to figure it out.
It is nice.
And that is true also for, I think, the selection of weapons in this build, right? And for open data. One of them is a good like starter one. Like it's not too extreme in
Yeah, in either side, yeah.
I think Aiden is figuring out sniping because I'm hearing him talk about it. He's like, oh, wait, I think I just got to lead my shot a bit more. Yep, that's
It feels like around like 200 meters, you've got to start leading a little bit up, maybe 3, but
Yeah.
again, I just want to sit there and work it out, right? This is something that I get enjoyment from, but
You might have to bring that scope a little bit higher up.
that's about 150? 50 meters?
There you go. Well played.
123, I was off.
Okay, so this is 120 meters. That's far.
Now, again, this is me getting a little sweatier, I guess, but would there be bullet drop-off that would be counted by being on an elevated level? So it
it's
kind
a
of
projectile,
off down,
right? So
right?
gravity
Yeah.
applies all the way.
So even
I
if
mean,
it was
high ground is high ground.
Yeah, okay, that's nice to know. The sweaty little snipers out there taking notes. Are like, okay, got it. Yeah,
I mean, it's good because then you know where they are.
that is true.
Exactly, and then you blow them up. That's
Yeah,
it.
just go get in a vehicle, man.
blow 'em
RPG
up.
the hillside.
RPG the hills, that's it. I'll just layer C4 all throughout the hill, you know, and
Just
just
little
get to the
landmines
spot.
about the place.
Yeah. All right, here's Chow, and we got little Big Well right behind us here.
Love little Big Well.
See what she could do.
And I've got to say, she's
Revive.
been pretty creative with the loadouts as well.
There you go.
There we
Get
go.
the teammate. Dragon Rez.
Yeah, I wanted to say that before, like the OG Battlefield screws.
Yep.
I think they might not be the mechanically top tier anymore.
But they know what to do.
But the squad part, when they play together, I mean, that's the secret sauce, right? And
Yeah.
I think that's where Battlefield shines as well.
We saw it in one of the game modes earlier when they went for like a back cap on one of the points. They were losing out in the
The
gunfights.
recovery was fantastic.
And then Stoda, Westy, all of these guys were just playing it, perfectly. And that-
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Timmy, it's of course
We got
it's
a
Timmy
dead car.
Toucans.
Timmy!
This
We got
man
a dead
is
it's
car.
loaded up
This
with
man is
C4.
C4 obsessed.
Oh
Blow
my
him up.
God. Tommy's got you beat this time.
Yeah, helicopter.
Tommy took out Timmy. Oh, that's you could just see
He looked
the anger.
pissed. He looked pissed at that.
How could you not? He just threw 4 C4. My guy was about to get a clip. He was so excited.
Oh, what a heartbreaker.
And also
Headshot
the
from that
noises
thing.
in this game. I don't know what it is. It's so satisfying. Like the headshots out, like
We've really
everything.
gone for that. Like we
No,
wanted to
it's
feel like
nice.
the dopamine hit from all of those little
It feels different from any other Battlefield in the past, right? Okay, I know I'm not crazy.
No,
because-
we're really trying to amp that up. Like we wanted to feel that the whole progression, whole flow of every action needs to go through and give you a kickback.
You feel it though, because again, this game isn't like a mill sim, right? It's that arcade sidestep. And it's, yeah, exactly.
It needs to feel good. Like it needs to feel good and play good.
Yeah.
And at a high level, that's what we want, right? But
He's back on it.
that he's on fire.
That
though.
car's not looking great.
It's okay.
Well,
oh my God.
Let me go for F.
Well,
Timmy,
well,
I jumped
Timmy.
out. Oh, what happened?
Oh,
You made a
guys.
I don't even know what happened,
Okay.
bro. I think we got hit by
Excellent.
a plane or something. Yeah, that was weird.
If we know anything about Timmy Toucans, he's going to try again.
Yeah.
He's
We'll
gonna
see
go.
him in 30 seconds.
This
Oh,
is bad.
you can't park there.
Oh no, tanks aren't supposed to go that way.
Oh boy.
Also,
So he's got, I mean, the thing is, he's got a clear angle.
Yes, definitely. This is wild.
figured it out. You should aim for either the head or the back.
There it is.
That's rough.
even visually, it's kind of nice seeing these little like pop-ups on the left, kind of telling you what's going on as well. It's just such a nice balance. Like, I don't know why it feels so rewarding. That dopamine hit of just like knowing what you've done just feels really nice.
It's also really important from telling you what you did right and wrong, right? It needs to be a feedback loop.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel too intrusive. So I was a bit worried that, oh, that's quite center on the screen, but these are like notifications like the capping, everything that's going on. It's just like a nice subtlety.
Makes me very happy to hear.
Whoever's done the UI, good job.
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of that, how much can you kind of take away the UI? If you were to play like super immersive, nothing on the screen, could you still do that?
There is some options here for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's very customizable, especially for us when we make modes, right?
Yeah,
we want to not have a mini-map or that kind of stuff.
The thing that blew my mind, it's a simple one, and I know it's nothing really to do with like gameplay entirely, but kind of. We were messing around with some of the settings yesterday, and you guys put in a freaking noise gate on audio. Like, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen that in a minute. You're able to just put the slider up, and then from there you could just leave your mic open, and it's like a little quality of life things I think are kind of cool.
Did you play with the VoIP as well?
I didn't get a chance.
We didn't get a chance.
We were right there. We were ready to go, and then they were like, "All right, guys, we're done for today.
Play test is over."
Yeah, I'll do another shout out then because I think the VoIP setup in this game.
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
There's an option that's called auto that switches between the different modes, and that is like positional. So you hear that person over here, and then when they go die, it goes to radio, and like I've used that so many times. On my left, and then you just
so sick.
Flip over and
That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that got me so excited? That sounds like I don't know. It's
I
nice
know what gets you excited. It's tough.
It's like a lethal company in Battlefield.
Yeah. But it is. But then also, imagine that in like Portal, when people start playing around with stuff. Are we going to see like Among Us in Battlefield at this point?
Yeah, no, honestly, like you can do
That's
a lot of cool stuff. Or, I'll just make that big ramp again. I'm just going to make the big ramp.
You just want the damn ramp, that's it.
I have no creativity whatsoever.
I've seen it. I'm going to make it.
She can't confirm.
Yep.
And we're just going to drive up a big ramp. It's going to be fun.
I really want to try Portal. That is the one thing that totally caught me off guard is that Portal system coming out of how much you can do. And it feels like that old school creating like a community sort of vibe as well. Go in there with your friends, make your own stuff, get that sort of energy.
It really does. I think it's also, if you're an organized group, right, regardless of what it is, I want to play a different way. I have my followers like these guys, or I'm just like, I'm a platoon of all, like, like several hundreds of us. You can set stuff up, you can play it your way, you still get the XP. I mean, unless you go really crazy. But I mean, you have control, basically. You have control as a group.
That
is like
some tight movement.
That was beautiful.
So I think some of the guys I know from like used to play Battlefield 1942, love modding and that aspect, and there's a little touch of that here with that mode.
This is basically modern modding, right?
Yeah, like, right. It's like in a nice environment, like made out for you, user friendly, and you can make your own stuff. I'm super excited for it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, he's got to try and get out of this one.
Get out of the sight line.
Look at that LOS break, just nice down low.
I mean, the control, it inspires me. It makes me want to drive the vehicles in the game. But
You should try the helicopter. You know we have an assisted mode for people like you.
Oh, thank you! Oh, wow!
And mind you, everything that he's doing, you can see right there, assist is off. He is playing just full manual.
Yeah. And then we wanted also to make sure that that's not a new mode, right? It's on top of the real one.
Yeah.
So it's like actual autopilot level.
It's kind of nice,
Which means you can't get as good using that.
But it's a way to train.
Someone that starts out, they don't just flip over and die like 14 times.
You know, when you're teaching a kid how to ride a bike, you put the training wheels on.
And this dude, he's freaking dodging them, man!
Yeah,
he's just dipping and playing around the flare CD so nicely. Every time that he's trying to regress, he's making sure that he has it available. He can ignore.
It doesn't pass, and it survives. Hopefully, so it doesn't get under the third of health, because then it repairs again.
Again, the skill ceiling in Battlefield is one of the things that I don't know if everyone appreciates when they see it, but it's like, again, talking through that, going through the cooldown timings, playing it well, breaking the LOS, coming back in. These sort of aspects you get from those veteran players, and I can't wait to see new players learn those systems as well. Benny didn't do it as well.
Finally caught on a bit of a bad timing there.
Good try. Good try. Damn, that was cool.
Yep.
Damn, that
You
was
need to have
cool.
to buy like the whole setup, get the little like joystick ready.
Oh, I already have it. You know what's funny? No, we're funny little story.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh,
yeah. So I bought a flight ticket for Squadrons. Oh my gosh.
That is a certified Battlefield moment.
Yep.
That was
Westy's
awesome.
grinning. Look at that little face. He knows what he's done.
He knows he got content. He knows he got content. It's good. It's
Happy
good.
to see it. Happy to see it.
Oh man. Well, as this game winds down, David, we got to say goodbye to you. You have some other business to attend to. 'Cause you're so important right now. You know, a lot of stuff going on. Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming on here, answering some tough questions, and hopefully, you know, we get to do this again a fifth time.
Yeah, hope so too. Thank you for watching. It's been great.
Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. And of course, guys, you can catch David Sirlin, I'm sure, a little bit more on the broadcast. And also just, you know, online. He's just freaking Battlefield Godfather over here. You know, what a legend. But yes, good times. Good times. As we wind down.
I'm so pumped up about the radio business.
Dude, that was
Like,
so
why is that nuts? I want it. I want to try it.
I had no idea that was even a thing.
I want to try all of it, frankly. Just every single feature, every single setting, every weapon mod, every attachment.
There really is.
And look,
so much.
I haven't played the most recent Battlefields in a minute, right? Like, I've taken a little hiatus from this, but this just, I just need my little friends online, you know? Put the kids to bed, time to hop on, let's have a game or two. I need to play this. I need to play it. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Like, why does it look so good?
Yeah, and then also too, just the amount of things that you can do, and it can be all so unique, which, you know, is obviously more or less what we come to expect from Battlefield, you know, because there's always going to be
no, not that one.
What? I mean, this is what I was asking about, like the buckshots. Hold on, I want to know if that's like a certain loadout. Because like everyone thinks shotguns only shoot close. It's a lie.
Dude, he's gonna parachute in for a shot.
Okay, this guy's actually wild. Let's go. Beautiful.
No! No!
Yeah, cut away!
Okay, we don't gotta see that.
Cut the tape.
Oh man, poor.
Well, you know, you hate to see it, kids.
Nice. Honestly, I would have just committed on the parachute, full on, landed on that fool, and taken the dog tag. That's what I would have done.
Unbelievable.
And then I would have died. It wouldn't have
I
worked.
would have died.
It wouldn't have worked. Person would have heard me coming from a mile away. Here's the final, well, I shouldn't say the final, but here's a big push here with the tank, trying to shove the tank off the road. Okay.
For a second, I thought that thing was going to be loaded with a C4.
Yeah, I was waiting for, oh my God, it should have been.
Well, RPG finds him.
Someone was going to get the mark eventually.
I think we had the interview with Broken Machine just a moment ago, right?
Yep,
so kind of nice to hear his follow-up
He
thoughts.
said he shot a jet out of the sky with an RPG.
Well, I look, maybe he did. I believe
There it is. There's the
Do it
jet.
again. Oh my God, imagine if he did right
Send
then.
it.
Right, like literally the second he said it. Just come on, Broken Machine. Pretty please. Pretty please.
That's friendly.
That's a friendly. No. Put it away. Put it away, Chief.
Those enemies right in front of you, though.
See that LMG does some good work here. Again, pretty close range, though. You're getting kind of into the nitty-gritty. That hip fire ain't gonna be working.
That ain't gonna work.
No.
Not from that range. Good try, though. Good try. And, man, pretty fun day. This is, I was told this is our last set of games that we're going to be watching here, so sadness. But we are very, very thrilled, honestly, as fans of Battlefield.
Yeah.
Just want to, again, I keep saying the word, I just want to blow stuff up.
A new challenger has approached.
Enter the fray.
Hello,
Ali
everybody.
is here with us. How you doing, Ali? How's the experience been out there for you?
It's been absolutely incredible just walking by and hearing everybody just so excited and so thrilled and happy, and just seeing them interact with each other. The squads are just having a great time. It's been rare to find somebody just alone wandering around, like no lone wolves at all. It's been incredible.
It does feel like really nice to check in with the Battlefield community as well, right? Like going into that other hall, I don't know if you've been in there yet, where it's like Press and a couple other people like hanging out and playing. It just feels like such a good community. It feels like we're kind of getting it back here.
Yeah, it feels really, really fun.
Marley really wants that.
Dude, I mean, I would do the job.
Take that one.
That's
you
not
know?
bad. You made made the best of his possible.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, man.
Who's your favorite person to speak to today? Putting you on the spot.
Favorite person?
Favorite person.
Oh,
It's the rest of
man,
the
I gotta pick someone
You gotta pick.
today.
You gotta pick.
They're all going to watch this VOD back.
Yeah,
every
everyone's
single
gonna watch
second
it.
of it. So.
God.
Every second.
Can I just say everybody?
No, no, it's
Okay,
gonna be
let me
one.
see. Okay, honestly, talking to Tim the Tatman and Courage was so fun.
Yeah.
Their personalities are just so fun to be around. Also, Tactical Grit was really fun at the very beginning. His shoes.
And what was it? North America. Nearest airport. Like, I love that. Yeah, they came out with the banter very early, didn't they?
I'm wondering how that squad's doing right now.
They did pretty well. Honestly, earlier on they did pretty damn well. Timmy, back to usual Timmy business. You see him with C4 in hand. No, he's dead again.
Oh, man.
So close.
Now we got to find another truck.
Now I got to throw C4 on another car. Come on, man.
There's only so many games left as well for Timmy. He's got to make this work. He's been working all day for that one moment.
What a teammate.
Completely absent from everything.
Yeah.
Fun C4.
Here's Slow Rocks now.
A little bit closer than he might have anticipated.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to fight around with the AR like that.
Yeah.
You can see the layout too. This is kind of getting a little dicey here, Seth, for enemy team.
Yeah, I mean 4-2.
They're gonna try and come back.
This is definitely a recovery position if they're able to maintain this. You got decent contest coming in, so blue team should be in a right spot. But as we saw earlier, that could change really, really quickly.
Certainly can.
C is in trouble, but we are seeing some flips come in here.
What's the craziest thing you've seen all day?
We had a great comeback.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, as far as just like
yeah.
overall, the very solid comeback, probably the craziest
It was like a
thing.
200-point swing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But other than that, I mean, some really good helicopter crashes, some great sniping.
Yeah.
Oh, have we got a dogfight?
That'd be great to see.
I think we might do.
Does he have an RPG
Here we
behind
go,
him?
baby.
Oh, snap. Just trying to get up there.
Oh,
No.
I'm trying to lead that shot as well.
Exactly.
With the burners on.
Oh, man.
Wow, this looks so fun.
This is Top Gun here. Roger Dodger. I got the bogey right on my 12.
Well, here's the center early. He's got an opportunity to try to get in on this. He just needs
The
to
mountains
get
are getting a little close, though. Jeez.
Oh, man.
Oh, good hit.
Got
That was
it.
it.
Got
That was
it.
it. Woo.
Damn.
I think he took down Jack Frags, too. I think John Battlefield is Jack Frags.
Oh, really?
So that's a pretty big name to take down. Of course it is. Mr. John Battlefield.
Mr. John Battlefield
Are you
himself.
shocked? Are you
No,
shocked?
not at all. Not at all.
But, actually, one of my favorite moments, Scump actually tearing it up on that map earlier.
Scump was great,
That
too.
was beautiful, the way they played that out. Real nice.
Yeah,
Real
like that.
nice.
We also had a corner C4 trap
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
That almost worked out. That would have been really fun to watch. But those
He got
darn
one
kids.
kill. He got one kill.
He did. He got one. Red Ops actually has been... Oh, no, the teabag!
Red card. That's
I'm
a
sorry,
red card.
The tactical crouch. The tactical
Somehow
crouch.
the first time today.
I know.
That's crazy.
I'm so reserved.
We have only with Scump and Nate shot here. That's the first time we see a teabag.
That's wild, man. We got to tell these people what's good.
Listen, with 10 tickets remaining, 9,
4, 3,
10, 0.
There it is. Oh, man. There might be other games. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think we
jump
have
across.
maybe one more lobby that's going that's a little bit.
Yeah,
fresh,
maybe. But
Either
in
way.
any case, though, I think that could very well be it, though. You can see the other game happening. There's Tarek.
Yep.
Tarek getting ready to throw down. And all of our gamers. I mean, this is a really, really dope setup here. But just, we got so many people in this building playing Battlefield. It's nuts. But, you know, it goes without saying, like, what we saw here today, I think everyone's just super pumped. It seems like it's positive, it's fun, it's Battlefield, you know? Pansy, we're back. It feels good.
No, it really feels good. I was a little bit terrified, you know, coming into this, but being here, seeing the community, seeing the streamers, the players, the devs, I mean, it really feels like coming back to what made Battlefield great in the first place.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, what about for you guys? I mean, Aliak, this has been you were out there in the trenches with the people. How was that?
Oh, it was just so fun to be and experience what they were experiencing on the sidelines. I mean, I personally can't wait to jump in and play myself. I've been, a little jealous sometimes. Like, oh, you guys are having fun? Okay, I can't wait to jump in and destroy some buildings
I think we've all been feeling that.
over there.
I really wanted to play yesterday. That was our one opportunity.
We'll get our chance.
But Kilios, I know, like Lauren, you've been a BFOG from back in the day as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I got the ask, hey, you interested in doing Battlefield, the reveal for the new game, I was like, of course I fucking am. I need to be on that. I'll do whatever it takes. And it's been such a pleasure to be able to come over here. I mean, yeah, quick trip over from Korea, but it's been worth every single second that I spent here in this venue. I can't wait to play this game. I can't wait to see what batshit crazy things people are going to be doing in this game. I think that this is, it's back. We're so damn back.
Yeah, we really are. We really are. Well, guys, most importantly, I do want to thank our entire production team, the crew behind these cameras, our incredible dev squad. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you guys do. The team that set up this crazy thing that's behind me, absolute insanity. This whole set, so gorgeous, and everyone worked so hard over the course of the last week to make this thing a reality, and our incredible production team in the back as well for kicking all the asses along the way, and to my awesome broadcast team, of course, Pansy, Aliak, and Achilleos, absolute legends in our industry, and it's an absolute pleasure to be able to work with you guys. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to do this. But folks, that's it, all right? There's a lot of hardworking people that made this show happen, and most importantly, they made it happen for you. But the good news is, this ain't the last stop, because we got the beta happening next week, baby. So make sure you pre-order now, and more importantly, we're gonna see you on the battlefield in October 10th. We'll see you then, friends. Have a good one. Take care.
He's coming! He's coming to me! No, I died! Wrong track!
Oh shit, I'm dead, bro.
Enemy jet spotted. Use cover.